Welcome to the Rough Dice.
We'll throw so
Actually,
many
you know,
bits.
I'll go camera view.
I'll do if you want to.
I'm still debating whether or not I want to go live.
Well, we're starting everything up. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Mystery of Mezastra, episode 7. Everybody is ready. I'll do everybody check in a minute. But first, before we begin, I want to open this up with a little something.
You're sexy?
Everybody's sexy. Everybody in this group is fucking sexy.
Sexy,
I would
you
do
know.
everybody here. Well, I've lost my train of thought. Okay, first of all,
What the fuck are you doing, Silo?
I didn't even see what it was doing. I can't wait to watch that. So, one thing I've never mentioned before to anyone that's watching this in the aftermath: Mystery of Mezastra. Mezastra is a world this is a homebrew session that I created all on my own. It's one It's one that I created. Because I didn't really like Lost Mines. I mean, I liked Lost Mines of Phandelver, but I wanted to create something that was friendly. Like a game that was friendly not only towards new players, but returning players and new DMs such as myself, because we're all going to fuck up a lot of shit. And the point of this campaign is to...
That fine motherfucker over there.
The point of this campaign is to basically get us all geared up and ready and used to everything, ready for the next campaign, which will be a bit more serious and open-ended. See, he's presenting himself with an axe every time he comes in.
With
he knows
exception of no killing babies.
Well, obviously. But with that being said, is everybody ready? Just say ready.
2 thumbs ready.
Yes. Okay, we got 2 readies. People fucking talk. Are you ready? Yes.
No!
That's a
Silent
ready.
stream. Like, write everything down.
I'll take that.
Ready.
I'll take that wine gesture as ready. Lucifer, are you ready?
Ready. Very ready. Let's do it.
Fuck yes.
Who was that face? Good lord.
All
You're
right.
powering up your squirrel. Like,
I gotta get energized for this. Okay, it's big. Some big shit is
I've
happening.
been prepping
right
for
now.
2 hours, man.
If you haven't caught what's been going on, here is the recap. They finally got off of Jacques Island.
Your fault.
Had some fun encounters with the Warlock again. Not very fun stuff. Which is why I and that's another reason why I did that little blurb at the beginning about how we're all learning our shit, because I made some not fun mistakes in that whole thing. I made people roll way too much on perception, and I'm learning too. Forgive me, please. As if I need it.
Learn.
There's a reason why I haven't bitched much. It's like, he's a first-time GM. I'm gonna keep quiet.
For the record,
I thought it was just because you were being nice. I mean,
this is my second iterate. Well, my first primary, but like the second version of D&D Online, and this has been a complete blast. So you are doing something right, Kurt.
Oh yeah, you're doing fine. I'm just saying.
Well, I can't wait for the stuff that's to come in this session and to come in future sessions, because Mezastra has much to offer everybody. But
Wait,
The only way that this could be better is if we were in the same room.
yes, indeed. And
Rough
anyway,
Dice Con.
continuing with the recap,
Rough Dice Con!
they finally got off the
Rough Dice Con.
island.
I'm happy.
The Warlock was able to get one last final stab on Zell, who, by the way, also has a new fox friend named Coffee.
Hi, Coffee.
Yes. And Coffee
Coffee
is
doesn't hear me say hi. Aw.
Real life coffee is snoring in bed.
Aww.
I wasn't there to keep her awake, and so she went
Oh
to
my.
bed.
In-game Coffee is a nice fox with a southern what did we get, Alabama accent.
You gave it something
yeah.
weird.
You just gave it a freaking accent. Who knows?
Yeah, we don't understand what
there
you
was something assigned. It's fine.
Yeah, well, they got off the island. Warlock escaped from your grasp as well.
Barely.
And you met up with some old friends, Gaiam, the captain of Blackport, and the wizard and cleric twins Elzer and Melzer, who you had some nice conversations with. And one thing I forgot to mention, Fisherman Pete is also on the ship.
Wait, the
What?
orc fisherman?
Yeah.
The one that pulled up a demon out of the water, and then we're like, "What the fuck's going on?"
Yo,
Yeah.
we need to talk to his ass.
Yeah, he's just fishing off the side of the boat, just like, boy, howdy, I sure do love fishing. Every time he puts his hook in the water, he just pulls it out right away, and a trout just comes out each time, and it's always a trout. Trout. That sure is fun, I tell you what.
Who wants to talk to him? Because I feel like someone needs to talk to him.
Nope.
I'll try to talk to. No, wait, no. I might do something I shouldn't do. I'll go talk to him.
I might do something I shouldn't do. I'll go talk to him.
Yeah, I'll go talk to him.
All right.
Chuck is following the fox because the hell he's gonna let him talk
Just
to
gonna
anybody
say
alone.
it's a trap.
I come up to him and go, "How you doing?"
Sorry, Melly. Yeah, I was debating whether or not I wanted to go live. So.
For those of you who don't know what that means, when Heuntzelman here says "How you doing," that means he's casting his charm person spell.
Yes.
What's your spell save DC?
My spell save DC is my thing's not loading. It says 0. Wait, okay, it says 11.
Okay. He succeeds in saving acid.
So that means I just say, "How you doing?" So that's a hi.
It's like, well,
No one knows.
Question, Hunts, did you up your spell save DC? Because it should have updated when you went to new level.
Excuse me.
It does.
Only-
I have no idea how that works.
No. That's only if he does it? I think that's only if he puts when you get an ability score and he puts it in intelligence. Spell save DC
is
should be,
based on proficiency too.
Yeah,
Oh.
proficiency should have gone up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Your proficiency went up one.
Well, no, he's not a natural spellcaster though. Might want to double check that just to be safe, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case because like
Okay, let me do spell
I'll go
DC
with it.
checks. Let's check.
I'll even
D5E. Calculating wizard. No, that's for wizards.
the type does an arcane trickster add proficiency to spell saves.
Okay, Rocane trickster.
We shall consult the manual.
The manual. Oh, fair
That's
warning for everybody
amazing.
watching. I've had one beer. Apparently, one beer is a fuck ton for me because I'm a lightweight.
Oh, I forgot. I need a beer.
It is 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your intelligence modifier.
I'm drinking one beer.
So it is proficiency bonus. So it's 8, 11.
Me too.
So mine's at 12 now. It's at 12.
So there you go. I didn't even have to
Drake.
look it
Melly
up.
says she has had 0 beers.
Okay, and how drunk is she?
So what's it at?
It is at 12.
Okay, so
For the record, I'm 3 beers in right now. So
Oh, what does spell attack?
For the record, I'm about this much in my glass.
Because we're
of
talking
wine.
about spells. What does spell attack modifier mean?
that is the same as your intelligence modifier.
ooh.
Well, for
Okay, so
for
like
arcane trickster, it's what is
Like,
it?
no, what does that do to spells? So if I do a combat spell, instead of adding plus
oh,
1.
so yeah,
plus 3.
well, spell attack
Yep.
bonus. Ordinarily, it'd be intelligence plus proficiency. If we're not doing proficiency for you, it would just be your intelligence.
Yeah,
Mine-
it'd be based off of whatever your stat is for it. So normally it's intelligence. If like divine casters or druids is wisdom, with sorcerers are like charisma.
So wait, so that means when I do a roll,
Probably.
that just increases the roll chance, or the damage itself?
Yeah,
is
so if
increased?
you roll,
No,
like, say it's a +5 or something, if you roll a 12, it's really a 17.
Yeah. For the attack, that's literally just to attack.
Okay.
But there should be another one for actual damage, like the spell save DC
no,
and
mine
spell
doesn't have
attack.
damage. But okay,
Really?
no,
No, there's no
nothing
attack.
increases damage.
Oh,
But I don't know. I was just curious. Okay,
all right.
I mean, I never need to worry about it, but all my
Anyway,
spells
so-
hit.
You attempt your charm spell with the how you doing. Fisherman Pete is somehow more intelligent enough to resist it, and ordinarily with that spell, you know that people know that when you try and do it and you fail, or even if it succeeds and it wears off, people know that you did it. But Fisherman Pete doesn't react to it. He just says, "Boy, I'm doing great. Boy, how do you like fishing? I sure do love it."
I don't mind fishing.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm
so glad. I'm so glad to have another fishing loving man here. Do you have your fishing pole with you?
I have my no. I have no fishing pole with me.
Oh, well, that sure is unfortunate, man. I wish I had another one to offer you. Maybe I do somewhere. No, that's the only one I got. It's the only one I need. This fishing pole is my best friend. I name him Chad.
Can I ask to see his fishing pole?
Tad, as in tadpole.
Can I see that fishing pole real quick?
Why do you want to see? Why do you want to see Tad?
Because I want to see how epic that fishing pole is.
Interesting.
Clearly, it's doing amazing work.
Did you say Chad or Tad?
Tad.
Actually,
I said Chad first, but they said Tad, and it sounds better.
That's a Chad ass fucking fishing pole. If I ever could see one.
Are welcome.
I mean, the skill of the fisherman is not in the pole. It's in the fisherman himself. Do you like fishing, sir?
Not at all.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't know if you and I can be friends then.
Ouch.
Fishing is life. Fishing is everything.
Well, maybe if I could see that fishing pole, we could be friends. Maybe it would give me an inspiration to try out fishing because I've never tried it before, really.
I would recommend that if you want to try out fishing yourself, then I would recommend you make your own pole. Forge it yourself. Cut down your own tree. Find out the best parts of it. Make the line and hook yourself. Give it and get to know it really well. Give it its own name. I call mine Tad.
Can I start collecting these fish? Are they just like landing into like a barrel behind him magically? Because I feel like there's something going on here.
It's literally just on the deck, you know. Like there's people like picking up the fish.
Just throwing them on the deck, and people are like, "Oh, got this one. Oh, got this one."
I mean, you can. I mean, sure. That we can do it that way.
He's just got a runner behind him, just like, "Oh, oh."
You almost got like a little game, you know. Like you lose 5 points for every fish you miss, but you get 10 for every one that you catch.
So, like,
Can these points be redeemed for gear?
Say what?
I'm about to start. Can these points be redeemed for gear?
It's just no. This is like a literal just game.
Boo!
In the last session, we left off on the TIgglepuff thing, but we're backtracking a little bit here because I forgot to mention Fisherman Pete here.
Oh right. I'm sharpening my axe for battle.
Yep, we're ready to go to war.
All right.
I have a personal vendetta
Yeah,
against this
my
TIgglepuff motherfucker.
So, you've all had your fun with Fisherman Pete. The next day comes by, you all wake up, a couple hours go by, ship ahoy! TIgglepuff! And, you know, Fisherman Pete's still fishing. He's not catching fish quite. He's not catching any fish anymore. His line is still just sitting in the water as you're sailing towards the ship. So I assume like you hear the call, you all come out onto the deck and ready for battle, ready to take on this guy that fought you, humiliated you, degraded you, attached Drak to the side of the ship and just had him bounce around, stabbed Lucifer almost to death.
That was fun to watch.
You can't hype me anymore for this fight, sir. Don't even try.
It's for the audience.
Question.
There's death. There's only death for that crew.
We had talked beforehand about using my suggestion to suggest a mutiny to some of the people. Did you have a ruling on that?
You can try to use that for what you wanted to do, but I can't in any way guarantee that it's going to come out with the full results that you want, because you want to try influencing more than one person by just doing one person. And I mean, I can't guarantee what's going to happen, but there's nothing stopping you from trying it.
Okay. Okay. Then I will hold off on that then.
All right. So ship ahoy, and Elzer comes up to full run as you're sailing towards the ship, and says, "Full run, my friend. You have an ability to make metal hot, right?"
Perhaps.
Hot.
Why?
I believe it's called a heat metal.
Yes. Why?
I have an idea. can you heat up a cannonball?
No.
Yeah, I could probably do that.
All right. I want to heat up a
There's an
cannon.
evil grin on my face.
I could probably heat up several cannonballs if you
Can you do
have someone
some?
that's able to.
Can you do several cannonballs all at once, or are you talking like separately?
I mean, I could do separately, but I can do two.
You can
Technically.
do 2 at once, or
No, I can do two. I have 2 spells that I can do.
Oh, I got you.
Well,
Okay.
technically I have 3, but I'm saving 1 for reasons.
Oh my.
Reasons.
I have an idea.
Don't roast my butt. Do not roast my butt.
Oh no, there's no butt roasting. There's
Bring that camera back up.
I have a whole plan prepared for this moment.
If you can heat up a cannon, if you can, our plan, and all of you are around. Our plan is to do one single volley, and then we're going to crash into the ship and engage in combat. And with a heated fireball with your heat metal, would start some fires and cause a couple distractions on their ship.
Yeah, that would
Okay,
absolutely work. Why not? Yeah.
I can, if we're all there, can I chime in? I have the ability to cast fire. Will that be enough?
Yes, but
I can cast fire too.
Yes, and I have an idea for that as well. You can
Oh,
try to
yeah,
assist
sorry.
me if you want. I want to concentrate fire. I want to concentrate some fire spells on the mast and have it fall.
Sorry, Silo.
TIgglepuff.
Wait, why fire on the mast? Why not cast like lightning and try and knock down the mast itself? That'd be better because you want to try and break the mast, not burn the mast.
If you want to be fine, fine. You know
Quit
what?
being a smart fox.
Quit being. I'm sorry.
Wait, what's your intelligence?
Shut up.
My intelligence is
A
11.
bajillion.
Are you allowed to have that smart of an idea?
I'm a trickster. I can think of things.
You know what?
No, no.
Okay. I'm gonna use the dagger of time here and rewind time about 10 seconds and say, I'm going to. Okay. Never mind. I'm going to cast a lightning spell on the center of the mast and have it fall. TIgglepuff will not get away today. He dies today.
Oh, he's not getting away either way.
Or you can shoot a cannonball at the mast and blow it up as well.
Do you have any idea how hard it is to do that?
Let's see. The average is how many guns do we have?
We have a total of 8, 4 of which are on the top, 4 are on the like center-ish bottom.
How good are your gunners?
Good enough to fire a cannonball and kind of aim it, which is not easy to do.
1 out of 8 chance we'll knock it down.
They can hit the broadside of a barn, but
Or brought out of a ship.
It's a floating barn.
Okay, I rather use my lightning.
Yes, I'm sure. Okay, that'll be the plan. All right, so the ships are getting closer and closer. You can see TIgglepuff's crew. You see approximately 24 people on top of the ship. One of them you recognize as the former captain of your old ship, all decked out in pirate gear with swords. He never struck you as like a very honorable man to begin with.
Oh no, I thought it was a girl.
Okay. No,
Wasn't that-
our
No,
last
that
ship,
was
not the
the-
first ship we were on. The last ship we were on.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
oh.
I
I
had
have
the
some
same
ideas.
That
Same
asshole
thought.
decided to sell us out.
Motherfucker.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna kill him twice.
So the ships are getting closer. You see TIgglepuff with one cutlass in hand, holding onto one of the ropes, like just totally embracing the moment, enjoying everything that's happening. And
Can
what?
Jock shoot lightning again out of his mouth? How far can he do that?
30 feet.
Not nearly far enough.
Where's Thigglepuff currently located on that
I
ship?
had the same thought, Hunt.
He is located like a ship. Okay, imagine the backside is it's the highest part. There's the turny thing. Why am I forgetting the name?
The wheel?
The
Thank you.
Helm?
Yes, the helm.
Yeah, the
Helm, wheel. Why
Helm.
couldn't I think of either of those words? Okay. And then there's like
Oh, you got 2 of them, man.
Journey thing.
The spinning majigger.
I'm a good DM. Here's the immersion. They're by the spinny thing.
Spinny
I'm immersed.
thing.
I'm immersed in the bloodshed. That's what the fucking happened.
And then like there's stairs on both sides going downward. He's like right at the bottom of the stairs, but also like on the he's standing on the railing, holding onto the ropes with a cutlass. Like he's closer to the stairs. As you sail closer and closer, the ships turn towards each other to fire a volley of cannons. Melzer goes up to you. Get ready now. It's almost time. If we're full run, it's a cast heat metal.
Well, before I do that, hold on one second. Where are you? This is one of them spells. Hold on. Where is it? I'm going to cast Aid real quick, which gives the HP bonus to the 3 weakest, which was what? Pyro, Hunt, and Silo.
Yes,
I think so. I've got 37.
I have 28.
And use in-game names, please.
Funkin'.
Fucking Zell and you know who.
You can go to my Twitch channel and find out.
I know
you don't.
Where is that again?
What's
Pyro,
what's the character's name again?
Lucifer.
Lucifer. He can't just...
So that's the one I got right? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
All right, Funkin', Zell, and Lucifer.
You said Pyro the first time.
Whatever. You're not. I'll save the spell slot because
Anyway, you cast Aid, and these three get what you said, 5 HP?
5 HP.
5 temporary hit points. Okay.
So I get what's 28 plus 5? 32?
33.
33. And then yes, I'm gonna cast Heat Metal on whatever cannonball that he preferred me cast it on.
It's one of the center ones. Oh yeah, by the way, you've all gone through a long rest and you got everything back if you didn't have it back already. And Drak, you no longer have exhaustion.
Yay.
All right.
And 2
shit.
health potions.
Gaiam has his hand up and says, "Wait for my command to fire." And you notice that you're waiting a kind of a long time. Like you know the ships are getting really close. He's not doing anything, and then you see cannonballs actually fired right towards you. As they're getting closer and closer, you see Fisherman Pete actually pull his hook out of the water, and a whale comes out.
What?
Splashes in front of the ship and takes the brunt of the damage. Boy howdy! Seabiscuit sure loves to help out. And so
Zell just looks at him weird, and I just turn to everyone and go, I think I'm not the craziest one in this group anymore.
I mean, he's got tactical fucking knowledge. I'm with it. He wants to be crazy and do things like that. I'm cool.
The whale splashes in forward and takes the brunt of all 8 cannonballs, and then the moment it splashes into the water, Gaiam lands his arm down and says, "Fire!" And a wave of cannonballs fires out. I assume you cast your heat metal spell now?
Well,
Question: Can I join the fray in shooting firebolt?
Yes, you are free to shoot. You'll have to roll for it though.
I'll cast my...
How far away from them are we now?
Oh, actually, no. That's right. You are actually too far away to actually do that.
Yeah, how far are we?
About 150 feet away.
Oh, yeah, no.
So, and Fulren casts his heat metal. His cannonball is now soaring at his red cannonball now soaring at about 6,000 degrees. All 7 cannonballs plant on the side of the ship, and his actually kind of with its being heated so hot kind of splatters around a bit and causes fire in like 3 different locations, close to the front, around the center, and towards the back. And then, as that happens, the ships start turning toward your ship starts turning towards theirs, and you start sailing forward to crash into them. You see the ropes start. You see them toss like hooks over to the other ship, pulling closer and closer and closer. And this is where you have to decide: are you going to stay on the ship, or are you jumping over?
Oh hell no! I'm going over that ship right now.
I'm going to the ship.
My question before we do that: how much
Like the
splinter
first
damage
grappling hook.
did the cannonballs cause to the crew of the pirate ship?
Let me do a couple rolls and find out.
For the record, the first grappling hook that makes contact with it, I'm taking it and I'm going over. Like pushing people out of the way.
How far away from are we now?
You are now like a solid maybe 50 feet. The ropes are in those hook ropes pulling you closer and closer. Morty, hold on.
I cast Chromatic Orb.
No, bro, what's up?
Try and knock down the mast.
Wait, so you're casting Chromatic Orb?
As lightning damage.
I mean, all right.
You told me you wanted me to do that.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
One of the other wizards was going to do that.
Yeah, the Melzer was going to do that.
Oh, okay. I thought you wanted me. Okay, I got confused. It's late at night. I'm hopped up on coffee and sleep.
All right, so we're gonna roll for splinter damage. Those aren't good rolls. One of them is a good roll. These pirates might not do that well.
Like last time.
All right, well, we'll say splinter damage is just that. Oh, that was a good roll. And which pirates will take the damage?
This time we're not overwhelmed by numbers. We shall come out victorious.
It's not gonna matter this time.
No.
All right,
last time we nearly fucking won.
Oh, I know. I have, like I said, I have a plan.
So now the final decision is I assume if everyone wants to jump over, you all grab on.
I want to wait a little bit.
I'm waiting.
Well, if we're 50 feet away, we can't jump over quite yet, right?
Well, I mean, you're now pulling yourselves closer and closer and closer.
Okay. Before we get too close, I'm going to cast Flaming Sphere. I almost said spear. Flaming Sphere and land it on the deck and start rolling it around for chaos.
All right.
While he's doing that, I'm also going to start up my Spirit Guardians.
I gotcha.
I'm both swords
So
out.
you guys-
I'm preparing something. I'm waiting for some people to get lined up and me get in range.
All right.
And Zell puts on his Minotaur skull and fixes it so it's ready for combat.
All right. So you got this flaming sphere on the deck, and fuck it. Based off. God, you guys are planning this out really nicely. Like give some good preemptive damage in there. So
2d6 damage on failed dex saves.
And it's got to be what's your spell save DC? 13, 14?
15.
All right, that's much better.
15.
So we'll say when pulling 50 feet, pulling at a pretty hard rate, it's gonna hit a couple. It's definitely gonna hit a couple pirates over a couple turns. Moving it around, spell save DCs. I need to make sure these pirates don't have advantage on anything. Steer, GitHub bestiary.
Get beast.
Okay. Two more. Alright, so the pirates are pretty quick. Most of them are able to evade, but you do get two of them with your 2d6 fire
I
damage.
also get half damage on failed saves.
Fucking hell. Alright, I'm just gonna round this shit up. Alright,
Say something for me, man.
We'll just call that an even, we'll call that an even 7 damage, and we'll display it over full damage for at least 2, half for like 8.
That's a lot of fucking targets. Holy shit.
There's 22 pirates. I got it wrong. It was 22, not 24, including TIgglepuff.
22 motherfucking
The
pirates.
only one.
Holy
that
shit.
is.
Okay.
Dude, you're... Don't even worry
Coming
about
out swinging this time. We know what's coming.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
we have
landed a
opportunities we're going to utilize. Keep in mind, Flaming Sphere does stay active as long as I maintain concentration on it.
Right.
So.
All right. And that's the case. As you're all getting pretty closer, TIgglepuff then reaches in the side pouch and pulls out a gun, and you notice all the other pirates do the same thing. It says, "Now, boys, fire!"
A gun?
Yeah.
Okay.
They got advanced technology.
Flint and pistols.
Yes.
Now, boys.
Wait, now what era of flint and pistols is this?
Shut up, Hunt.
Flintlock, probably. Like
The kind that do a D8's worth of damage.
So they have a 50% chance of misfiring. Because I'm thinking 1700s.
no,
Not
not
in-
50%.
Not in D&D.
For gunplay in this game, like in order for you to roll like somewhere between like 3 and 4, I think it's unlikely.
All
But
right.
there's a chance of misfire.
I've rolled for the crew. Now I need to roll
Yes.
for all of you. So that'll be a total of
Damn it, I need more beer.
you.
I need more coffee.
Do I have a
get
second
the
before we
deck
actually
save
start
this?
combat, Kadash?
What?
Do we have a second before we actually start like real combat?
I'll do yours really quick.
Hold on, I need more beer.
Just what's your armor class?
Good question. 19.
Okay, you both bullets like just glance off of whatever bullshit armor you're wearing.
Can you do mine?
Bullshit
so I can get
armor?
coffee?
Armor of the gods!
Say what? Zell?
Can you do mine now so I can go get coffee?
Yeah, sure. What's your armor
good.
class?
14.
All right, you. Yeah, you're good. Go full run.
Yay, coffee!
No, not you, Zell. You take 6 damage. Then you can go. He's
I
gone
think
already.
he's already gone. Yeah.
All right, Lucifer. What's your armor class?
13.
All right, both of those are gonna miss you as well. God, they can't fire. They can't aim for. These pirates are gonna do shitty. Fonkin, what's your armor class?
12.
Okay, you take 2.
2 damage.
2 d8s,
2d8 of damage.
which is going to be 4 damage. That sucks. And Drak, armor class.
17.
They glance off your armor as well.
Both of my swords out. I made clear to say that earlier. I was like, I'm standing with both my swords out. But
You actually
extra defense.
cut one of the bullets in half.
I was like, ding, bitch.
So I actually just flashed my
and
neighbor. My
By
ass.
the way, because I assume that could technically break my concentration.
Yes, you have to roll your spell save twice.
I rolled a 16 with advantage, so which is better than my spell save. So
Concentration stays. How far away are we now?
You are now like 5 feet away from each other. It's now if there was ever time to start swinging over, now's the time.
All right. Well, if I find the biggest clump of them and fire my breath at them.
All right, so well, I'm gonna wait for full one to come back for this exchange.
Okay.
I just want to have another D8.
And this is gonna be a roar. This is just me going. "Ah!"
All right, so
Back in time for the dragon.
we reached the point where everyone's jumping over to the ship.
Yes!
As you jump over, like the pirate, like there's a good chunk of pirates that are simultaneously jumping over to your side as well. Gaiam also joins you over to the other side as well as 3 other crewmen over to their ship. Yes.
But first, I fire off my
If anyone
blaster.
passes within 10 feet of me, they gotta take damage.
If they enter,
Or they start their turn.
yes, they are not
If they're
starting.
jumping over at the same time in my aura, they gotta take damage.
I have chosen not to rule it that way because it can be terribly broken if it's ruled that way. It's got to be at the start of their turn. Combat hasn't even begun yet. But if anyone's feeling ballsy enough, you can try to swing at any of them.
Oh,
that are
I'm
close by
swinging.
on that are on the. You can try to swing by any of them that are close by on the ropes.
swing at the
Although
ropes.
they're going to swing back at you as well, and in doing so, if you decide to swing, you have -4 to your AC.
That's fine.
All right.
Hell yeah!
All right, and one's gonna swing back at you. What'd you get?
I got 21 with bonuses.
Okay, they got a 19 without bonuses.
I get an 18 without bonuses, so. Do
And
we
so,
hit each other?
yes, you do. You simultaneously hit each other.
Perfect!
This is gonna be interesting.
Same time, man!
All right, so 3, 2, 1.
Oh! What?
So how much damage did you do?
I did 9.
Alright. That's gonna go over to pirate number.
Hit him with my axe.
That's gonna go to pirate G. And you take 4 damage.
Technically, if he did it,
I'm sorry,
that's a turn, sir.
Sorry, that's 5 damage. And combat hasn't officially begun yet. We're doing things.
He took a swing. That's an action. He started his action in my aura.
You know, fucking fine. I'll give it to you. What's gotta happen? What's gotta happen here?
Oh, he's gonna take 3d8 damage. What's gonna happen?
Fine.
He's gotta make a save though. He's gotta make a save.
What does he gotta be?
Wisdom save. He's gotta be a 16 or 14. 40.
40. Roll your damage double.
Wait, double?
He nat 1'd.
Oh God.
Oh, he takes 24 damage on top of the what did I say before?
Roll all the damage die twice.
I was just gonna double the 3 that I rolled. You want me to actually roll them?
Yes, that's what you have to do.
Now he has to do math.
29 damage.
All right.
On top of the melee swing, which was 9.
This is gonna be interesting to.
38 damage.
So,
And that motherfucker that decided to take a swing at me.
based off everything that happened, he got a lucky cut on you for 5 damage. You just hit him so goddamn hard that he actually lost grip of the rope and fell into the water. And as he falls into the water, you immediately see a shark come up and start biting at him. So
that dude had a shitty day.
So Pirate G is dead already.
Can Zell swing on a rope using acrobatics to try and land on top of one mast?
Wait,
Before I say the Soul Forger comes for you all.
And so you want to let go of the ropes and then land on top of one of them if you can, very like Assassin's Creed style. On one of them.
On one of the masts.
You're not going to be able to reach high enough to do that. You'd have to actually have to do some climbing.
I can't let go and just do a flip, like acrobatic flip up.
So you want to like land there and do like a gymnastics flip from the ground onto the mast.
Yes. Or some form. Well, you know how when you swing and you go whoop and go up.
You know, whoop.
Yeah, okay.
And then you let go and you like can throw yourself flipping and land.
Yeah.
Like gymnastics. That's what I'm thinking of.
Okay. Yeah, make acrobatics check.
Fedora and caddies, you can't get better than that. Let me tell you.
I do a nat 20.
What?
Will actually doing the math.
Yo, Kadash hates us right now. He fucking hates us.
So
Plus my 6, that's natural. So that's
you introduced these pirates to us,
Dude,
man.
I get it. You rocked it.
So
you rocked
you
the dismount.
boy, oh boy, you describe it to me. Where on the mast do you even want to land? You can land anywhere with that kind of roll.
Let's see, how big is this?
Boy, howdy.
How many sails? How many sails does this ship have?
Well, he wants to land on that mast.
It's
boy.
got 3. You know, the main one on the front, and 2 side ones, as well as like a minor one in the back.
Main one.
Okay, and how high do you want to go up it?
That's a very good question. What's the bolo thing is? 40? No, what's sling 31? 60.
60.
If 60 is a possibility.
Let me imagine this in my head.
I'm not sure if 60 feet. Oh, that's too tall. What? Okay, I gotta do math. I gotta Google.
No, you nat 20 this, and D&D. I know like jumping height is like ridiculous. With a nat 20.
I'm trying to figure out how tall a mast is.
All right, fine.
Oh, you're talking like 3 stories or 2 stories at least.
It's, let's see.
So
Size of an average
30,
mast in a
30 feet.
110-gun ship of 2,000 tons. The portion of the main mast with the lowest mast strength of 117 feet. Oh, top mast being 70 feet. Oh.
Okay, that's a little bit longer than I thought.
So 40 feet sounds Good. 60 feet sounds normal, I guess?
Yeah, you can easily do 60 feet with a nat 20 like that. So you.
I'm trying to figure out normal means. 60. Yeah, 60 would be the very top. Wow. Sure, I'll get to the very top. 60 feet. I'll be at the top of it.
So you jump to the very top of it, actually all the way into the crow's nest.
Woo!
And you find that there are 2 pirates in there with muskets.
Nice. Does that nat
He
20?
has a surprise on him, so he's got the drop on him, literally.
So,
Yeah.
and where does everyone want to land on this ship? There's a.
I'm still trying to
Wherever the largest cluster of enemies are.
That would be around the That would be around the back, mid center, a little bit back, towards
How
where the
close is that to?
towards where the captain's quarters would be, entrance would be. That's where there are 3 pirates and TIgglepuff.
Okay, I would like to
Going in,
land
right
on
there.
the bottom. I don't know what they're called. Boom.
You're not just
of
gonna fly over.
the sail. Well, yeah, I am gonna fly over.
Use them wings.
I am. You know those dragon wings.
I
Everyone's like swinging over. You're like,
I see the expression on Drak's face.
I can. I'm like,
It changed. It literally
hey man,
changed.
you should try this. It's lots of fun.
Rewind the video. Rewind
hey,
the.
Drog, look what I'm doing, bro.
Rewind the episode 20 seconds, and you can see his face change. So, where are you gonna land again?
I'm gonna land on the main sail. Okay, so when you're looking at a ship, you've got the sail comes up from a we'll say a foundation, whatever, and it goes all the way up to the top. I'm gonna land on the bottom part of that.
Okay, so you're right down. We're basically right at the center of the bottom center where the pole is, where all the masts come out of.
Yeah.
Okay, that's where you land. That's where you land. You're pretty close to where TIgglepuff and the other 3 are, but there's like another 1, 2, 3. Wait, what numbers are they? What numbers are they exactly?
I thought they were letters.
The letters are on your ship. The numbers are on their ship.
There's about to be nothing left but letters, numbers.
So yes, these 3 are going to be by TIgglepuff. There's going to be, and these 2 are in the crow's nest with Zell, and the other 5 are pretty much spaced out pretty evenly. So you got like one that's pretty close to you.
Okay.
Okay.
While I'm swinging, I'm directing my little cannonball, giant fucking flaming ass sphere to kind of, scoot a little closer to me.
Okay. And then Lucifer, where are you going to land?
That's right.
I am landing on the helm, and I'm just going to use my ability to jump that far. Just delicately jump at the helm.
Gotcha.
Right on top of where TIgglepuff and these little fucking dork squad are.
Yep, you're on the area that's just right above where he is.
Yeah.
Full run, where are you going to land?
As close as I can to TIgglepuff.
All right. Then yeah, you're right up in there with the combat. And Drak, where you going to land again?
Okay, how far away is TIgglepuff and his group from me right now? I'm still in the ship, but how far away are they from me?
If you are on your ship or their ship?
I'm on our ship.
From where you are, we'll say that you're closest to the center of it. I mean, it doesn't really matter if you're going to be jumping over at the same time with everybody else. Like,
I'm wanting to do my breath head attack at them before I jump over if I can.
So you want to you want to basically get the surprise jump on it, which I will allow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can easily do that and get 1, 2. Yeah, you can do that and get 2 pirates and TIgglepuff.
That's what I want to do.
All right. Then
it's a dex save. They have to make a dex save.
All right.
Oh, you breathing lightning on them?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Is what they have to be.
All right. Actually, I'm gonna re-roll that, and I have to designate which because I need to fairly designate which die is gonna be which.
Yeah.
Okay. So the top 2. Before I even go further, I need to mark where these people are. Tig, Crow.
That at least goes up by. What's nice is that went up when we leveled up.
Helm. Post. Mid. Front. front. Okay. I should also let Lucifer know that there was also another pirate pretty close to where you are.
Okay.
Like an extra one. So you're gonna fly forward toward. You're gonna land close to where they are. The green one is gonna be for TIgglepuff. The other two don't matter. Okay, and they gotta be a 13. You said
14.
14. Okay. One of them fails. Two of them do save, and unfortunately, TIgglepuff is not one of them.
All right. So the ones who failed take 7 damage. The one who succeeded take half of that. So
Half rounded up, half rounded down.
The way I've been doing it, it's rounded down. So
You should,
So
yeah.
3.
Usually it's rounded down for damage.
yeah, so 3.
Fuck rules.
And that's how 3.5 did it. So that's just how I'm used to.
you let out your lightning breath. One of them like gyrates a little bit in pain. The other two like they feel the jolts, but they're able to get out of the way. TIgglepuff being one of them. And finally, it's time. Roll your goddamn initiatives, everybody.
Let's go, boys!
Don't tell me what they. Don't tell me until I ask you what they are. All right, Vodka, what'd you get?
3. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, 14.
And Drak,
12.
full run.
11.
Zell,
20!
damn son. And
See me throwing
Lucifer,
bolos and
That
everything.
doesn't mean you get to go
16.
twice.
16.
Damn it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move this in
You
descending
get 2
orders.
turns. Nat 20, you get to go twice every turn.
Oh my god, that'd be so broken.
Well, it's not
Damn,
natural
right?
20. It's 17 plus my initiative 3,
Oh.
so.
Okay, this one is for the pirates.
I ain't got no decks.
I'm a trickster. I'm a speedy foxy.
I'm just a fucking
Well-
ball of iron.
No, literally, I can sprint at
Yeah,
140 feet.
Damn son.
Thank you, Kadash.
Wait, say what? Oh yeah, that's right.
Well, you chase him down, just slow him down so I can get there. How about that?
I can chase him down and stab him with my Minotaur horns.
I'm pretty sure you can
wait,
run
no,
from
that's
one
right.
end of the ship to the other in one turn.
Yep.
All right, with turn order, Zell is first. You got two pirates in front of you with muskets, and you do see swords on their sides as well.
Okay.
It's probably good.
So I have a question.
Yo,
Actually 2 questions. Since I did not 20 and jumped up to them, are they surprised?
they are not surprised, but since they have not taken it, if you're referring to whether or not you can get
Sneak attack.
No, actually, no. That doesn't apply since you're not an assassin. But, however, when I do reimagine in your head and you actually jumping on the crow's nest, that would actually surprise them. So yeah, you'll get your sneak attack with whatever you do.
Okay. And if I stab them with my Minotaur horns, since there's 2 of them, do I stab them both in the chest because they're very close to me? Okay, attack them both?
They're not that close. They're like it's not gonna work that way. You can only get one.
He just wants to gore them both out of the cross. It's like, get out of here!
That's what I was hoping for.
What do Minotaur horns count as for damage?
1d10.
How do you know that?
I just looked it up.
Whoa, I don't know about that though.
That's-
That's an improvised weapon for you, sir.
So Minotaur's horns do 1d damage. It's effective better than one-handed weapon. It's
Why use a weapon at that point?
I
Shit.
just pulled it up. I just pulled it up.
I'm looking it up right now. Okay, charge.
To be fair though, in order to do sneak attack
Gore,
damage, you
okay.
have to use a finesse weapon.
Where do you see 1d10?
How is that not a finesse
I just
weapon?
typed it in and
Because
asked what it
it's
was.
an awkward ass helmet. He's probably going like this to maintain.
Well, the way I see it for a Minotaur would be 2d8, but you know, I would say it'd probably be like a d6 for you since you're not like a natural horn user. No pun intended.
I'm not.
I mean,
Not that one.
Wrong horns.
you're human horn,
Yeah.
Okay.
which is not an aphrodisiac.
Okay, so I'll attack with my 2 short swords.
Okay, roll to hit.
I'm using my lucky trait,
Okay,
so that's a 16.
All right. That's not gonna hit them.
God damn it!
Damn.
Wait, what?
If 16 doesn't hit,
Way down at the target, boys.
You forget why you struggle with these pirates in the first place.
Ah, crap. Okay.
Is that 16 for both of them?
do they have like 20 fucking?
Oh, for both? Oh, right. Oh god. Yeah. Let's just say 16 and 3.
Okay. Yeah, sorry.
Yep.
All right, so that's it for Zell's turn.
Don't I have a? I have an extra action though. I have a bonus
action
action.
and a bonus action.
If you attack twice, it's your bonus action.
Oh.
I mean, I kind of threw that at you. If you want to take it back, you can.
No, that's fine.
All right, then
I did it, so that's fine.
next up in line would be Lucifer. What you gonna
Guys,
do?
you gotta roll better than a 16.
Oh.
Clearly,
Hmm.
I think I showed my card hand too early on this fight.
Well, keep in mind you've got your aura.
Oh, that's what I mean. I think I showed my hand too early.
Nah. Nah. Because
I want
it's
to
a
use
concentration spell, isn't it?
What'd
Yes.
you say,
Yeah,
Lucifer?
so-
Sorry.
I'm gonna cast
concentration
Dragon
spell should be
Hide.
good to have early on in the.
Dragonhide is not something
Right.
you cast.
Just keep it moving.
Does it just keep stay on?
Yeah, Dragonhide is applied to you at all times. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm just gonna jump right on top of fucking TIgglepuff and start attack.
All right, you're gonna jump on top of him. Since they haven't taken a
Like I'm technically on the helm, so I'm literally just gonna like kind of Assassin's Creed style jump on top of him.
All right, roll your attack.
Can you guys hear me at the second?
With advantage, roll your attack.
Okay.
For my swords, because I have two short, so I roll for both short swords.
You would only get the advantage for the first one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot to say. Gaiam is also in there. Gaiam, as well as two other crewmen.
All right, 7 damage, and
No, you have to roll to attack.
oh yeah, no, sorry, I rolled a 20.
Nat 20 or dirty.
Yeah, and nat 20.
All right. So that means that you double all the die that you roll.
All the damage.
And from what I remember too, since you have assassin, you automatically. Let me just with assassinate. That would.
Yeah, I have advantage on any attack rolls against a creature that hasn't taken a turn in the combat.
Yeah, and basically you automatically crit if you hit.
Yeah.
So, what I'm going to do, since you actually did crit, you get to roll your 1, 2, 3, 4. You get to roll 4d8s plus 3d6s for a sneak attack. That reminds me, for Zell and you, Lucifer, your sneak attack die has now gone from you don't roll 2 of them anymore. You roll 3 at 5th level. In case you didn't see that.
Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, with that, that's 16 damage.
Gotcha. Wait, 60 damage?
18 and 8 into 8. I rolled an 8 and that's doubled with 2 swords.
Wait, no, you roll the dice. You roll the dice twice.
Oh. Damn, fine. Okay, then 15. I rolled an 8. I rolled for 8 and then I rolled for 7.
Okay, so 15 damage on Tigglepuff. I think you said 60 at first, and I thought, oh, wait, that's not right.
No, it says 16.
That means... Okay.
It's a lot of damage.
Yep, you deal a pretty good blow to Tigglepuff.
I'm at the 60, not the 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I could deal 60 damage. That'd be awesome. Just one tap Tigglepuff. Bye, bitch.
Oh, you don't take my glory away from me.
Hey.
You better get in on this action before I do. I'm sorry.
You remember what happened the last time he came in contact with Tigglepuff? He almost
I went
got his
toe to toe
throat-
with Tigglepuff.
No, he got his throat slashed and almost died.
Oh yeah,
Well,
but
if he had his throat slashed, he would be dead. He got stabbed in the stomach.
Whatever.
I'm
Close
gonna
enough.
stab.
I distinctly remember most of Tigglepuff's crew dying trying to take us out.
Yeah.
That's what I remember. And Tigglepuff being very close to death. Well,
Tigglepuff wasn't there.
Dude.
he wasn't? Oh, I don't know. I was drunk.
I remember doing all this stuff. No, you didn't. Well, I was drunk.
I distinctly remember nothing.
And he was playing the dwarven part. I mean, what do you
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
There's
I
actually
was swinging my axe like a badass.
there's actually
What did you expect?
I was actually reading that there's a new what was it, like a, I don't know if it was a class or if it was like a feat, but like the drunken, I think it was like a made up feat called like the Drunken Master, where like you actually get to increase your Constitution +1 for being drunk, and you get like other special bonuses because you're used to fighting drunk. I'm so sick of your hand.
That used to be a monk thing.
Can we make that a thing?
We can talk about it if you want.
Oh my god, please.
All right, if that's it for Lucifer's turn, next up is Tigglepuff. Yay!
Bring it, tiny man.
He's gonna turn around to Lucifer and say, "You survived my stab the first time, but you won't this time." Alright.
Maybe you will.
So he's going to take. Where are they? I gotta keep the D8 separate. He is able to. He takes his 2 cutlasses in hand and it tries to hit you 3 times. You're able to dodge the first hit, but the second 2 get you. For a total of 12 damage.
Hold on. I had something for this.
Oh, crap.
Uncanny dodge. I
Fuck.
get to cut all this in half.
Fuck!
12 damage.
We have that ability now.
Just
forgot-
kidding.
I forgot I'm fighting rogues.
That's a nice roll he
So,
had there,
how
but cut it in half.
How much damage was that?
So that was 12 damage. If it cuts it in half, it's
damage.
6.
Yeah.
Damn, that would
Round
have
it down.
hurt.
So much extra
It is
fur on
rounded
his head.
down.
And then Tigglepuff is going to. He's not a coward. He's gonna take a different position and he's not gonna have his back towards any of you right now. So he basically moves a bit moves a bit away from Lucifer and then stands back with both of his swords out, ready to take on anybody. Like, ha ha ha! Who wants more of Tigglepuff? But like imagine his doofy face that I sent you, and kind of like imagine like he's trying to sound like Euron Greyjoy right now. But he's really doofy looking, so he's not quite there.
Oh,
So another reason we need to kill him. Good. Heard.
Next up is Fonkin.
All right, lay of the land. I want to know what's all around me.
You got three pirates and Tigglepuff, pretty close to you, about like 20 feet away. Then pretty close to where the post is. Like there's 2 pirates around the middle, looking towards you, and another one towards the there's like 2 other, and like the last 2 are like on opposite ends of the ship.
Okay. First off, I'm gonna roll as a bonus action. I'm gonna roll my little sphere towards the ones that are looking at me. I don't like people looking at me.
All
Fuck
right.
you guys.
That'll be a
by
thing.
the way, they take 2d6, or they have to make a dex save.
Do they do that now, or do they have to do it on their turn?
It says Move a sphere up to 30 feet, ram into any creature, cause a sphere to stop, direct it over barriers, blah, blah, blah.
Gotcha.
If it stops, then creature takes damage. They have to make a dex save, 2d6 on fail, half on save.
Okay, so it is now. Okay. So, first one, that's a fail. And your spell save is 15.
Yes.
One fails, one succeeds. Roll your damage.
Okay. 10.
Alright.
That's rounded down.
What?
It doesn't work for DM, man.
No, shut up.
10 and 5, dude.
Okay.
That's rounded down.
Yeah, I get it. So, alright, we got that. It takes some pretty decent singeing damage right there. That was your bonus action.
Okay, and so for regular action, on those guys, I'm going to cast
The two mid ones?
They what?
The two ones around the middle?
Yes. I'm going to cast a fireball at them.
Alright. And roll your attack.
Oh
wait, are we talking straight up fireball?
Yeah, straight up fireball. They don't. It's a pointed at a certain area, and then they take d6 damage.
Oh my god!
Where's that fireball going?
It's going around the middle. There's already a bit of a fire there, like not far away from them, but now it's just erupted into, and now it's in flames at 20 feet around. God damn. Roll your fire
This
damage.
mother to the ground.
It's like 68, right? Or 8d6s?
8d6s.
8d6.
Roll. All right. Once you, let me know when you finish rolling.
$27.
All right. 27 goes towards you. All right. Now roll it again. One of them nat one-ed.
All 8?
I have decided when someone fails a save, if it involves damage, I'm doubling the damage.
Is that even towards us?
Yes, too, but no one's in the area.
So another 8.
No,
rolls.
yeah.
Yes.
If one of us rolls out, one against like disintegration. How does one survive 80d6?
16d6.
No, I'm a different spell.
Oh.
30.
With all ones.
You're right.
35.
35. So 35 plus 27, that's...
A lot of damage.
No.
Lord.
62.
Alright, so one of them... your fireball erupts in the area. One takes some damage and gets out of the space. He moves closer to the front of the ship. So we'll move him around the front. The other one, you hear just like a "Rah!" and then nothing. There's nothing there anymore.
Evisceration.
I'm not sure if that's how I'm not sure if I should play it that way, but I'm gonna stick with it since I started it.
That's a lot of damage, man. At one, like
Yeah,
16d6. That's a lot of damage.
That is a lot of damage.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
Yeah, it's unlikely to happen, but if it does,
taking double from the first damage
yeah.
is as how I would have ruled that. But you know what? I'm not arguing.
Yeah. I'll have to do some more research on that one.
evisceration, sir.
Anyway, so you've just disintegrated one. The other one's closer to the front of the ship. By the way, 3 of the Gaiam is close to the front of the ship by himself, and 3 crew members are in the back dealing with another pirate too. But they haven't had their turns yet. Because 3 people in Gaiam jumped over with you.
They don't matter.
I'm going to fly
Fodder.
as a final part of my action, or my final action. I'm going to move, and I'm going to try to move further up the mast, so I can try to help out in Crow's Nest.
All right, you are now at flying tactical disadvantage. However, your flaming if you do that, your flaming sphere will disappear.
Never mind. Yo, that thing's boss, man. I'm keeping it.
Yeah, anything that requires concentration cannot be maintained when you fly.
You're right. And I forgot about that. Nope, you're good. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you
So-
for the reminder.
Next up in line after Fonkin is Drak. You got 2 pirates that are directly in front of you. TIgglepuff and another pirate are behind them.
Well, since I can't get straight to TIgglepuff, I guess I'm attacking the 2 pirates in front of me.
All right. Are you taking both or one?
I'm just attacking one, but I mean they're going to be my targets until I can get through them.
All right. Left or right? You're
Right.
Where you're positioned? Oh yeah, right would be closer.
Yeah.
So
All right. So first of 3 attacks that aren't bonus. Is the 19 plus 8, so it's 27 to hit.
that will
first-
certainly hit.
Yeah. So the first one hits. Second one's a nat 1. So and
You,
then the third.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll have you roll your damage first.
Okay, so that's my first. That's my first sword. That's my 2 attacks with my sword, with my long sword, my magical long sword. So now you want me to roll damage for my long sword?
Yes.
All right. So the first one was a hit. 4 plus 8. 8, 9. 12 damage.
All right. All right. You land your first attack on him pretty hard, but as you try to land your second one, he brings one of his swords up just in time to actually to parry it, and it knocks the sword out of your hand. And you notice the sword that parried it away is the katana that belonged to Kokoro Minji.
This motherfucker's dead. Now I attack with my 3rd attack.
With your actions. Oh yeah. Well, that's right. I forgot about
He
that.
gets 2 attacks plus an
Yeah.
offhand attack. Every
Right,
time
after-
you roll.
Yeah.
This is this isn't gonna hit. This is only 9.
Yeah.
This
That's
is only 9. This is
Yeah, you notice the sword. You notice the sword at the last second, and it breaks your concentration just so you can't really land that next attack. It distracts you too much.
I do. How far away did that one sword go? By the way,
It's 5 feet away from you. It's
Alright.
like you have to move. You have to move to go get it.
I get it. I'll go get it.
All right, you take an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. D20. Come back, D20. I got 7 of you, but I like you. Oh yeah, I gotta remember to find the D8 that I threw. All right, what's your AC again? That's 16, 17?
16
Okay,
at the moment.
that will hit.
Okay.
That is gonna deal 8 damage to you.
Okay. 8 damage. All right.
So you go over there, you quickly pick up the sword, and armor
Yeah.
class 17 again.
Yep.
And here we go. After Drak is full run.
So, I noticed you didn't roll damage. TigglePuff's turn. So, would you like to roll damage at him now for my aura?
Oh, fuck, that's right. 15 feet.
3d8, baby.
Shit.
You want me to roll it? Or you want to roll it?
Well, that happens on their turn, right?
It's supposed to happen when they enter it, but you wanted to start it on their turn, but he didn't roll at the beginning of his turn.
Roll the damage, and I don't have to make I don't make a save or anything, do I?
There is a save, so you have to be a 14.
All right.
Either way, you're going to take damage though.
Yeah, he did not succeed in that one.
Ooh, that's 20 damage to start with.
Fucking hell.
It also counts anyone that is within range of that, so the other two pyro next to him, if they have taken turns yet.
I will have them. No, they have to. You would have to re-roll the damage when it's their turn.
Okay.
But you're free to make your whatever you got to do.
All right. Am I close enough to engage in? I tried to get as close as possible to him. How close did I get to him?
If you did not successfully reach him, if you want to run at him, you're going to take opportunity attacks from 2 pirates. I can see the debate on your face.
I'm gonna risk it.
Oh shit!
I'll take the 2 opportunities. This motherfucker dies tonight.
Oh, it's your lucky double. Wow. Well, yeah. They do not. Your fierce determination. Yeah, as you run right through, both pirates, their swords try to hit you, but you got that 6 celestial. What is it? Spiritual armor that's helping you too, or something. You got
the improved armor from my Pact of the Four, or what is that shit called?
So I've never seen a dwarf move that fast before, except for here.
Artisan's Blessing.
Yeah, it's like they try to hit you, but that magical force that's like surrounding you just moves their cutlasses aside, and you successfully make it to TigglePuff.
Since I made it through both of them, can I say something like as a little flair?
Yeah.
The Soul Forger guides my blade.
Of course, it's something lame like that. I give Dwarvian shit. That's how he and I roll. I'm an elf. He's a dwarf.
So I was going to cast Inflict
You're
Wounds.
Spock.
I just rolled a nat 20, motherfucker. So how do you want to deal with that? How do you want to deal with that?
Capture that moment when the DM realized that his game is broken.
The moment we realize that Nat 20 kills our DM.
Roll double die.
Double? Because that's melee and...
All of it!
Oh, I see. This is why you should all play clerics, just saying. Hold on, let me pull my die out real quick. There's one.
Is that a
I was
strength
so
and
close to
intelligence
getting
character?
nat 20 earlier. I hit a 9. I rolled a 19 earlier, and then I rolled a fucking nat 1. So I was like 19, dude. Like 20? No, 1. Fuck you.
Oh, you got lucky there. That's fine. Not there, though.
How much damage?
Okay, so we've got
Just give me the total.
28 on Inflict Wounds.
Okay.
I've got 4 or 3 on my melee attack. So are we doubling that?
You double the damage. You roll twice damage there.
So 6 physical damage.
No, you roll the dice twice.
Okay. Then
That's how it is. That's how it is with the actual inflict wounds as well.
okay, so 3 plus 4, so 7 damage from the physical side. 20. Shit. 36. 41. 45. Okay, so 45 plus
10. You had 3 and 7.
How much total?
55 damage total.
All right. Thankful Tigglepuff's one tough fucker, but he's not looking good.
As my bonus action,
What now? What fucking bullshit are you going
I'm
to do
gonna
now?
summon my spiritual weapon
All right. Do
to
it.
also engage on him.
Yeah, go ahead.
So do you want me to re-roll initiative on my spiritual weapon, or do you want me to just take the turn right after mine?
It's the same turn right after yours.
Okay.
So, do it.
Does an 18 hit?
I am so sick of your shit. Yes.
Okay. It's only 1d8, man. It's only 1d8.
Yeah.
It's a nat 8!
Right, yeah.
The dice
God
gods
damn!
are with
The
us
game
tonight.
wants me to kill Tigglepuff! And I am so fucking ready for it.
So, Tigglepuff is...
Soul Forger guys might die!
So Tigglepuff is looking bloody and all over the place. He's beaten up. He's like just utterly dumbfounded at the luck you guys are having.
That's a nice way of putting it.
Look,
Next up in
You
line.
challenged the wrong dwarf, motherfucker!
Next up in line. This is when Melzer casts his Witch Bolt Lightning, crackling at the base of the post, which is going to cause it to fall.
the post that Hunts and
Yes. Yes.
that Zell and Funkin are standing on.
I'll deal with them in a second.
Fuck.
Please. For the love of God,
Fuck.
land on a...
D1s.
No.
Ones.
So-
No, you don't want a 1.
It's gonna fall in 1d8 direction. I'm praying it's a 5 right now. 5!
1.
And if no one believes me, 5, bitch.
Showing us his crotch.
That's all it was all about. It was about showing the crotch.
Yeah,
So-
absolutely.
Landing on a 5 means that the post is going to fall directly on top of Full Run and Lucifer.
What about Tigglepuff? Because he's sitting right there too.
He's just on the side of it.
They get deck saves, don't they?
Yes, they do. You guys get dexterity saving throws.
Yeah, the one thing I don't have any fucking decency in.
You have acrobatics though.
It's not gonna help. I got
That
2.
one that shit, didn't you?
Oh.
Lucifer, what'd you roll?
Hold on, I'm looking for my dexterity modifier.
Should be your acrobatics.
19.
19. Yes. Actually, not yes.
Whoop.
Well, Alright, so Lucifer, you get just out of the way. I'm assuming Full Run rolled really low.
I rolled a 2.
Great.
Even with my +1, it's a 3.
No.
The post lands directly on top of you, dealing a total of
2 damage.
I can take it.
17 damage.
At
Oof.
least something is dealing good damage in this game.
And you are fallen to the... Oh, that's... You know, there's a rule in Dungeons & Dragons. It's called Don't Piss Off the DM.
Sir, I'm playing by your rules.
And we're not pissing you off. We're just having lucky dice.
Yeah, you
I was
are.
gonna say.
I rolled in that
are
20,
we
man. You
pissing
did.
off, or
You
are
decided to
your
deal
dice
double damage.
pissing you
At least
That
something
wasn't
here is
my
doing
decision.
decent damage.
I'm just saying, I rolled in that 20. That's all I did.
Yeah, I know.
Also,
Well, you've taken the damage. You are now immobilized with a post underneath you.
how convenient.
So, that
My
takes care of
aura
that.
still works.
Oh yeah, and there's actually one pirate that does one pirate and Gaian that needs to make the save. No, based off their positions. No, the pirate needs to make it, and he saved.
Asshole.
So just a dwarf.
Just
That actually makes sense.
That was one of the NPCs that cast that spell.
Yeah.
That was Melzer. I don't know if you heard that, but that was
There's
Melzer.
number 2 on my list then.
He had probably already set up.
He had warned us. He said he was going to fire that spell. So
That's
Then
true.
he's. I don't care if he.
Waited
We are
so
fine
long.
without that spell. We are grappling hook to them. There was no reason for that spell. Mel's just getting a throat punch.
All right. Well, next up in line, it's going to be the crew members in Gaiam.
Saving the fucking tank, you bitch ass motherfucker.
It was 3 crew members in the back that were fighting. The pirate back there. Okay. That'll be 2 hits and 1 miss. Oh no, that's too many hits. Okay. That takes care of that, and then Gaiam is going to take his turn. He's fighting 2 pirates in the front. He's going to land 2 attacks on one of them. Actually, now it's 3 pirates in the front. Yeah, both of those are going to hit. Your allies are doing well. They like the rolls. Alright, that's going to be... good damage there. And then the pirates are going to take their turns. So we'll start with the back. The one pirate that's fighting the crew members. Alright. This is for dagger hits. That's going to hit. That's going to miss. That's going to hit. Crew member number 1 has taken 15 damage and is now there. And then we're gonna tackle the actual 3 that are by Gaiam. So here's the first one. Hit, hit, and hit. The third one. Miss. Hit. Miss. 4 now. Miss. Miss. And miss. Gaiam tries holding his own, but he still takes 4 sword hits and a dagger.
Fucking cats.
Okay. Now we're gonna deal.
Cats are currently fighting.
We're gonna deal with pirates that are dealing with you guys now. So we're gonna have.
Aw, poor kitties.
Yeah, poor kitty individual. The one is a fucking asshole.
Which one?
Hades is not an asshole. He's just being Hades.
It is when he's like beating up poor fat cat.
So we're gonna deal with oh yeah, I forgot to play out the hunts and the crow's nest guys. How the fuck do we want to do this? But the way it falls, and you guys being at the top. Just trying to get the distance out.
Didn't we commit 60 feet, so they're falling 60 feet?
Yes, I think that you guys actually fall out of the ship.
I have.
I'm
Oh,
on
Bye.
oh god. Okay.
bottom. Boom. But the I think Hunt's is out.
Wait, can't I
Fall.
jump while it's falling?
Run down.
Not out of
Wait,
the-
yeah, I can run down. I'm
Crow's
fast.
nest.
I'm 140. I can run 140 feet.
Not out of a. But the way a crow's nest is shaped, it would be very problematic.
Yeah, you guys should be like.
Unless it's a crow's nest
within,
from Sea of Thieves, which has a way down.
Yeah, the ladder, but I mean, that's
Well,
the
yeah,
way
it
it's
should.
falling. That's the way it's falling, though. The way it's falling is the way a ladder would be. The ladder's in the front side of it, facing the helm. For it would be falling while like towards the way he's trying to go down. So if that was the case, he'd be trapped just like Dwarvian would.
I'm thinking of a Naruto move where you just flip over and just run.
Okay, I know how I'm gonna do this. So with the way you actually landed, you still got a bit of the post in front of you that you can hold on to. The other pirates are on the sides. Everyone's gonna make dexterity saving throws to just like not fucking fall out.
I'm pinned, so I'm good.
Already rolled.
Dirty 20.
Wait, who said
I
that?
roll a 16.
So what's causing all of these rolls?
The post falling down. The one that you're impaled on.
The one that crushed me? Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you rolled a 12, you said? Zell?
I rolled a 16.
Oh, you rolled a 16. All right.
Well, 13 plus 3 for my dexterity, so
All right.
16.
So you actually managed to hold on. You actually hold on to that post that's in front of you, that like the little bit that's still sticking out. The two other pirates, however, one of them falls off into the water, and yeah, he's sharks are gonna get him, and the other one is still manages to hold on to the side of the railing. So that's pirate number Crow.
And
that's pirate.
I rolled a dirty 20.
What you were? Oh, you weren't on that. You weren't on the post at all.
Well, but I was on one of the booms, I thought.
No, you weren't. You were on.
Was I on a different one? A different mast?
No,
Because I
you
thought you
were-
put me on that one.
No, you were on the bottom of the post on the ship.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you weren't on any of those things.
Can I save my dirty 20 for something else?
No.
Damn.
So, pirate member number 5 is down. God. All right. Anyway, now continuing, the remaining pirates are going to have their turn. The one that just made a save is going to quickly, basically get up and get back on the back of the ship, and he's going to start confronting the other 3 crewmen. He's going to try hitting 1. That's 2 sword hits for a lot of damage. And then that was him. All right, then we're gonna have pirate. That's in. I mean, TIgglepuff was not gonna want any help, so the other pirate's going to engage against Lucifer. What's your armor class, Lucifer?
13.
All right. You take 1 hit, but it is a nat 20 sword hit, and that is going to be for 12 damage.
So 6 damage.
Fuck! Wait, no. You can only do that one. You already used your reaction. You can't use it again until your next turn.
But he's had a turn since he used it last.
No, he hasn't.
You're correct, sir.
So it's still
Don't argue with the DM.
Got me.
because
I wasn't arguing with the DM. I just thought he had a turn since the last time it was used, but I was wrong.
his turn comes up after the pirate. So you still take 12 damage.
Yeah,
12 damage and a crit's not bad.
Then pirate that's wielding the katana sword is going to try landing his attacks on Drak.
I'm glaring at that motherfucker.
All right, that too is a nat 20. But that is a dagger hit. And you're 17, right?
17, yeah.
The dagger's the only thing that hits you. You take 8 damage.
Okay.
Next up is going to be the one in front of full run, or no, actually that didn't work out. He's not by that one. So that one's actually going to turn around and confront full run. He's actually going to flank him for advantage. So dagger. I rolled 2 nat 1s. I'm thankful. This is advantage.
Good job.
Okay. Not the results I was hoping for, but still, you're gonna take 2 sword hits.
Double nat ones, wouldn't that cause the person to slip up and stab themselves?
Advantage.
No.
So that's gonna be a total of 12 damage on full run.
Pretty convenient.
Oh yeah, and I forgot you're actually pinned right now. So he's just adding insult to injury.
My doggo's having a dream.
By the way, they started their turn in my Aurora, so why don't you roll that damage?
Sick of your shit.
Oh yeah.
You're sick of my shit. Sick of your
Yes.
shit.
That's what do they gotta beat again?
14.
1 succeeds, 1 fails.
Okay.
And there's one more still. That's a fail as well.
So the ones who fail take 22 damage.
You fucking
The ones who succeed take 11.
Ow!
You want to fucking hit the dwarf when he's down? Bring it!
Hey, that tickled.
Fucking cowards. Hitting a man while he's down? That's fine. I'll take your ankles
And,
out. I don't give a fuck.
They're not hitting a man.
that is it for all the pirates there.
Listen, you're as small as I am.
I know technicalities here. Technicalities.
I am of the male gender, so
But you are not a man. You are a dwarf.
what's a male dwarf then? Still a man.
A
Damn.
dwarfman?
Dude, that makes no fucking sense.
Shut
a
up,
dwarfman, dwarfman is not a word.
Dwarfman.
A damn, I would say. You know, man back.
A damn. I am a damn.
Hey, better.
I
I mean,
hold back
you
all
could be
the
a
water.
Wodam.
Anyway, it's
I could be a man damn.
It's Lucifer's turn.
Anyone? Anyone? Man damn? Anyone?
Wait,
Huh?
how's it Lucifer's turn?
It's Hunts's turn.
It's
Y'all suck.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
what-
yes. Zell is the one that. Yes,
funny.
I'm always getting you two. You two rogues are always the same. So you're in the crow's
I love
nest.
this die.
You're in the-
Holy god, I love this die.
You're in the crow's nest holding. You got a lot of free movement on you right now. So
Got 320s in 5
but you're in the crow's nest. It'll take up like 5 movement for you to swing yourself back onto the ship.
That's easy enough.
Yep. So
I have a lot of movement.
so
Hunts wants to get
with
it
that,
up.
you got one. You got a. Oh yeah, you're no longer there. You're back. You're in the back now. So you are now in the back of the ship with three of your fellow crewmen and 2 pirates in the back fighting them.
Okay, how far away is Tigglepuff?
With your speed, you can easily get to him.
No, I mean just the distance. Like, literally, how many feet?
Oh, 50 feet, but he is obstructed by a part of the ship because you're on higher ground and you're literally in the back of it.
He's higher up, so he's obstructed.
No, you're higher up, so he's obstructed.
So he can't see me. You're
No.
basically saying. Okay. Well, that's fine. I'm still casting chromatic orb on him.
You're gonna have to move and within line of sight, which is easy for you.
I'm
so-
sorry. I'm on push to talk. If I'm higher up, shouldn't I be able to see him? Oh god.
No, because you're in the way back of the ship right now with the height of where you're at with how close he is to the lower part. You have to move at least to the top of the stairs to get him.
Okay. So I moved to the top of the stairs.
And you cast Chromatic Orb.
Yep.
What do you roll to hit?
So, hey, Kadash. How much do you love me?
I love all of you. You're the best
I rolled
motherfuckers I've ever
20.
met.
20.
I'm rolling that 20.
Yeah!
Okay.
Kill him!
First of all, how many? Let me just. Okay, that you wouldn't get that. How many die do you roll to begin with? I mean, if you double all the die, how much do you roll?
Get him, get him, get him, get him.
It is 3D.
Okay.
3d6?
So it's 3D. So that means you roll.
No, it's 3D8.
Okay. Fuck.
So
That's
6d8
worse.
total with the.
And I choose acid.
All right.
That's a lot of damage.
Roll the damage.
Put him down.
I need to.
It's 13 acid damage.
Low rolls, damn it.
I was like, you have this kick-ass nat 20,
There's.
and with
I know. And I roll a 6, 6, and a 1.
D8s,
I roll a 6, 6, and a 1.
You get
That's not bad,
3
though.
more.
You get to roll 3
Yeah.
more.
Okay.
Roll again, man. Roll again.
Yeah, I thought
Nat
that was
20, baby.
6.
You know what? It doesn't fucking matter.
It still is 13 because
He's
it's still
dead?
8, 4, and 1.
I could do. I could use up everything, and it's not gonna. Your chromatic orb hits him
Tigglepuff's dead?
with the acid damage. It encompasses him. He falls
And
to the
melts him.
ground, and he doesn't get back up.
Yeah!
Does he melt? Please tell me he melts.
He burns. He acid burns for him. He's
I don't care.
he
I
lets out
burn
a
off
roar.
his face.
Ah! Yo ho, yo ho, yo ho, yo ho. And he literally yells that as he falls to the ground.
His face is now burned. Yes.
Yo ho, yo ho, yo ho, yo.
He actually reaches up and says, My only regret is that only now do I find that my children are my only 2 treasures.
You'll find them too! That is not
I
Drak
guess we
talking,
gotta
that's
kill
just
his
me.
kids. Transgressions are transgressions.
So, Tigglepuff goes down. This is actually... I had everything... And I can't...
Is that what you expected, sir?
I had a lot of stuff planned for this fight,
Oh, we did too.
but I was told to expect the unexpected. So, with what I originally
Funk and I
had planned...
many plans.
With what I originally had planned, and I'm not just going to change it because, whatever. All the pirates are now actually surprised. Everyone gets advantage on their next hits. Yes.
Did I get advantage to get up?
No.
Not good enough.
No.
Flail your arms around with the axe.
Someone help me.
It's like, I don't
This
hit
is
you.
bullshit.
Cut him off
I'm
at the
too
ankles.
weak. I cannot lift the...
I did my job. Help me.
Anyway, next up is Lucifer.
I'm gonna try to help the dwarf.
All right,
Yeah, Pyro.
All right. Roll a strength check for that.
Can it be an advantage since I'm helping him?
That's
19.
18. That is not enough to get up.
19.
No, you don't get advantage. You don't get advantage for that. Oh, but your strength is +1, right?
No, +2. It's 19. I
Oh,
rolled a
okay.
17.
Gotcha.
And I got 2 on my strength, so it's 19.
Unfortunately, it's still not enough to get up.
Well, motherfucking titty fuckers.
So that is your action for the turn.
So we're 9.
Well, I mean,
okay.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna use my master tactics, and I'm just gonna make another swing at the person that is in front.
Oh, yeah, that's
Gun.
right. I forgot you had that. Wait, so you're gonna use your master tactics and then do what?
I'm gonna double attack them with both of my short swords.
You can only land 1 attack. It turns the help action to a bonus action.
Okay.
So you're gonna hit the
Okay.
one that was right by him with 1 short sword. Roll to attack.
6.
That is not gonna hit. Next up is it was gonna be Tigglepuff, but he's dead now.
It's gonna be
So,
him, but he's dead.
That means Fonkin is next.
Okay, lay of the land. What am I looking at?
You're looking at a post that's currently has Drak pinned down. You have a dead Tigglepuff
Drak.
on no, sorry, not Drakefulver. You fighters are all the same to me.
Whoa! I'm a cleric.
Basically, standing from more, standing
fox.
from where you are, you're looking towards the front of the ship where the post fell. You're on the opposite end of it. On the right side, you see a dead TIgglepuff and another pirate with Lucifer fighting him. On the left side, you see Drak and you see Drak and engaging another pirate, and another pirate that's actually engaging with Full Run on the ground.
Okay. I don't want to botch this too bad. Okay. Okay. First off, I'm gonna take my well, there's also where's Gaiam? He's got people.
Gaiam is behind you, fighting 3 people.
All right. I'm gonna take the big flaming ass sphere and roll it towards the people behind me or whatever.
All right. Dexterity save versus 15. That's a save. Roll your damage.
All right. 8 total, so 8 or 4.
All right. That's concluded.
Okay. Then I am going to aim at the one attacking Full Run. And I'm going to cast Suggestion on him.
All right. What does he got to? What does he got to beat? He's got to beat your 15, right? Your spell save.
Yep.
And it's a Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay, that doesn't help me. And thankfully that succeeds. So whatever you suggest does not work.
Okay. Well, I was gonna go tell him, take a break and go get some food. You look hungry.
Well, it doesn't work out. So I think that's the end of your turn.
He looks at me and says, "What the fuck, dude?"
Next up is Drak.
Yeah, the guy has my sword. He's going down. So I have an advantage. Okay. Alright, so I have advantage on all my attacks, right?
Yes.
Okay, so...
Because everyone's like, "Oh, TIgglepuff, no!"
Yeah.
Does that mean,
Alright,
does
so
that
my
mean
first
he has to roll the wisdom at a disadvantage?
attacks.
Yeah! Yeah!
So your suggestion, going back, your suggestion was to take a break and get some food or water.
Yep.
Yeah?
Leave the fight. Go get some food. Go get some water. You look hungry.
I need to look at the rules. I need to look at the full description of suggestion. Oh, fuck it. It's really clear where this... No, don't even bother. It's really clear where this fight is going. I can't read that. It's blurry as fuck.
That's super
You
blurry.
suggest a course of activity limited to 1 or 2 sentences and magically influence a creature you can see within a range of 30 feet. Creatures that can't be charmed are immune to this effect. The suggestion must be worded to make it sound reasonable. Harmful acts in the spell. Target makes wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it pursues the course of action you describe to the best of its ability. Spell ends if activity is completed. Damage from companions will end the spell.
So this is very clear where this fight's going. I'm just gonna say it fully works.
How so?
Just you killed TIgglepuff!
I don't know what you're talking about. Was he beyond a normal enemy or something? Like, I don't... he seemed pretty simple to kill, I don't know.
Acid
Yeah.
to the face.
Yeah,
makes everything
two-
go easy.
2 nat 20s is with fucking ridiculously high damage, you know.
Ridiculous.
No,
ridiculously
actually-
high damage that was created by the
No,
DM.
Actually,
sir.
wait, no, it was 3 nat 20s. Lucifer, you, and Zell.
Yeah.
Hi.
Along with just a handful of other things. But anyway,
I mean, rolling
Yeah,
happens.
yeah.
Yeah, it does
He
happen. It happens.
deserved it in my
Okay.
part because he got stabbed.
Anyway,
so I
anyway.
need to take some damage.
Where's this?
It's on to
where's
my
this
my
guy?
first attack.
Hold on. We're gonna move back to this guy. Going to get food. Okay. Yes. Roll your attacks.
Okay, my first attack is a 17.
Okay, that misses. No, that does hit. Sorry, that hits.
Okay.
My God.
All right, my second one is actually my first. Anyways, my second one is 27 again.
Both of them hit.
All right, so that was my first sword. So it's d8 on both hits. That is 10 plus 6, so 16 damage.
That was your first hit.
No, it was that's both hits.
All right. So here's how I'm gonna roleplay this for you. Your first sword actually is able to get him through the center. Your second sword actually cuts off his other hand.
Oh no, these are both first sword. These are both first swords. I haven't used my second sword yet. I have two attacks with my first sword, then a third attack with my second sword.
All right. Well, it'll literally be cut upward and then to the side, and you actually cut off his hand.
Okay. Is he dead?
No, he's still up.
Okay.
He just doesn't have his magic sword anymore.
All right.
Oh, and actually,
Well-
it actually puts his AC down as well. Yeah. So I shouldn't even said that. Go ahead.
As a bonus action, I get my third attack.
All right. You get your third attack.
Sorry, drop that one. And that is 19.
All right. As you try to land your attack with your second sword, you actually the katana on the ground actually flings up out of the severed hand of the pirate, and actually pushes the other blade out of your hand as you try to swing it down. You now know that this weapon is bound to you.
What?
Huh? Wait. Does he have a pointy stick now?
He has Kokoro Minji. He has this Kokoro Minji sword again.
Wait, does this
Okay.
mean it comes out of his?
So that's in my
Did
offhand
he just
now?
like Harry Potter Elder Wand this thing?
I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Yeah. This is
Basically,
actually his wand.
when the sword is within 60 feet of you, and it's not in your hand, it can actually come back. You can actually will it to come back into your hand.
Because that wasn't in the description. I had to add that to the description.
And now add it to the description now. So
Okay. So is that now in my? I'm guessing that's now in my offhand.
that is now in your offhand.
All right. So all right. So I hit him with my new weapon.
Yeah.
That's a D8 instead of a D6 for damage.
Yep.
All right. It's 12 damage.
All right. Guess what? You kill him with the sword that he stole from you.
All right. I switch weapons around.
So,
It's like,
like it matters at this point. All right. So he did. That's it for Drak's turn. Next up is Full Run, who is currently brought down by a post. Make your, I assume you're gonna make a strength save to get out of it.
If a 19 doesn't work, how the fuck am I supposed to move?
I don't
Nat
know.
20.
Try. You got advantage.
No.
Nope. All right. If you want to know, a dirty 20 is enough to actually get out.
I got a 6 and a 10.
Yeah. Well, just let you know.
My spiritual weapon's still active, so is it.
Say what?
My spiritual weapon is still active, so is anyone.
Yeah, they will take their fair share of your bullshit damage on their turn.
It's 1d8. How is that bullshit?
No.
I
The
thought
aura's
I was
still
thinking
going too,
I was thinking the
right?
aura. Sorry. Yeah.
The aura is
Well,
still
if their turn starts in my presence, then yes, it will. But
All right. So the
in
spiritual
my current
weapon.
juncture,
Spiritual weapon. I mean, it was by TIgglepuff. It's no longer has any enemies nearby.
it can move like 30 feet. So
Oh, I thought it was like 5 feet. All right. The next nearest
no,
one is.
well, hold on. Let me double check. So it can move 10 feet.
Okay. That
Is there
is
an enemy within
that
10
is
feet?
that is close enough to hit the one that is engaging with Lucifer.
Nah, it doesn't matter.
All right. Next up, after full run is the crew members. They will land their attacks on the pirates. They'll attack the same pirates. Damn, that's pretty good. Alright, that is a good 25 damage on you. Next up is going to be Gaiam engaging with the pirates behind. He'll land his attacks. That'll be one good strike. That actually kills the one that was... He brings down his great sword and he cuts down the pirate that was that got out of the fireball. So that's another goddamn pirate down. And next up, God, there's so few pirates fighting you guys right now. It's ridiculous. That'll be first hit, first attacks. 2 swords, double nat 20 swords. Okay, Gaiam has just taken 50 points of damage.
What?
Yeah, the pirates that were fighting him really got some really good blows in.
Okay.
Next up,
Ow.
yeah. Next up are the ones fighting the crew members. Actually, I just... Oh, fucking hell, I just remembered. We have to redo that, actually. Because I forget they have... You guys have advantage, and they have disadvantage right now.
Yep.
So we'll just redo all those rolls. That's already going to be an immediate miss for all of them. This one might hit. It doesn't. So they're just like, okay, they're just so shocked they can't hit him at all. That's not going to hit any of the crew members. Also not going to hit. Two sword hits, thankfully. Gotta be some adversity here. Okay.
Doesn't have to be.
Yeah, it doesn't have to, right?
Just saying.
Just saying.
That one's going to get food right now.
That should be good for at least 2 turns. If not more.
It depends on how fast it takes him to find the food.
I rolled 2 nat... Oh, these pirates get 3 hits. The first roll right now, 2 nat 20s and a nat 1. And the nat 1 turned out into a nat 20. This all averages out to be 1 sword attack on Lucifer, which is going to deal 6 damage.
So 3 damage.
Fuck you.
It hasn't turned since then.
We're back to Zell now.
How many pirates are near Lucifer?
Only 1.
Zell charges him with his Minotaur horns.
Because why not?
All right, roll to attack. Roll to attack. You don't get advantage this time.
I don't? Why? You said my next attack has advantage.
He hasn't had his attack yet.
I haven't had my attack yet.
Fucking hell. You're right. Go do it.
Ha! Technicalities.
So I do a 16.
All right. That.
No, wait, no. 14 plus 3, 17.
Wait, what do you get in the +3?
Dexterity? Or
Yeah.
proficiency bonus or whatever? Or
You don't.
whatever the
You don't
thing
get
is.
that with an improvised
Both?
weapon like this.
I don't, what do I get then?
Nothing.
I'm just curious.
He doesn't
Oh.
get either.
You're not proficient. You're not proficient in skull head impaling.
Charging?
No.
You mean I, 'cause
No,
I wouldn't,
proficient.
even though I have proficiency in bite? So it's the same as charging?
That's a weird position to be in.
It is a very weird position to be in.
I don't. Kadash, I don't.
So I do attack with my mouth. So I'm good at.
God bless you, man.
All right.
Just
so,
out of curiosity, the
Situation.
pirate that ended its or that attacked Lucifer, was it close enough to be damaged by the aura?
Hmm.
roll your damage.
Beautiful.
Where'd my DA go? There it is.
You're
He's,
welcome.
he succeeded, by the way.
That's fine.
I need to remember to start having these pirates move out of the aura.
So
Think
21
about
rounded
that.
down, so
Are you-
that would be what 9,
10.
I guess.
Are you
10.
Okay?
10.
Would it be 10 though? Because
It
it
would be
If we're
10
round-
and a half.
If it's 21 rounded down, it would be 10.
would be 10 and a half. Yeah, 10.
Want to know something, Full Run? If he failed that, you would have killed him.
You pinned me to the ground, so
Yeah, I get it. So, yeah, Zell's attack.
it's the only way to keep a dwarf down.
You know
I'm
what?
mad.
Keep him down.
I'll give
A
you.
goddamn mast.
The way I'm gonna rule this is no advantage, because biting and headbutting are two different things.
I was just curious. Okay, so I rolled 14
Yeah.
with advantage.
Ooh, some random person decided to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you, Luca
Yeah.
Cilion. Thank you. That's me just trying to get out of this bad situation. Forget about it. After
Hold
Zell,
on, let me distract you with this. Hey, look over here.
that's next up is Lucifer's turn.
Wait, so did I miss or did I hit?
You missed,
Okay.
Good.
but actually you still have a bonus action.
I tickle him.
Roll to tickle. Add your dexterity.
Do I still have advantage or no?
No.
No, you don't. Oh, yeah, fuck it, you do. Whatever. It's tickling.
I still have 3. I rolled 2 3s in a row.
You have no idea. You have. It's like you've never tickled anyone before. You try tickling. You try getting his hair, but it kind of like feels good.
Okay.
Petted
Way
him
to
down.
caress
You
the
petted
pirate.
him.
I caressed the pirate! Yes, I win!
Lucifer, your turn. You got a pirate right in front of you that just
He's,
that's being taken. That Zell's petting on the head.
yeah, I was gonna say, well, he's missing him. I'm gonna go for another try to help get, our call out from underneath this big beam.
All right, roll.
And 19, so 21 technically.
With your oh damn, you actually
Nine.
that is just enough
My
to
strength.
with your
sorry,
strength
I rolled a-
modifier. That is just enough to lift the post up to help for Fulgrim to squeeze out.
Oh,
So you're
the
up,
dwarf
dwarf.
fell back.
So,
And now with my second, my master tactics, I'm gonna use that, and I'm gonna swing at the creature that's being tickled to death, and that's for a 17
just enough to hit.
and 6 damage.
Alright, he's still standing. But not looking good at all. After Lucifer's turn is Fernkin.
All right, lay of the land. I've got.
You got a pirate that's being tickled on the head and just took a hit from Lucifer. This is such a weird fight. You got one that's now on his way to the kitchen to get some food. He's not even on the deck anymore. 2 in front with Gaiam, 2 in the back with 3 crew members.
Okay, we're going to roll the. You know what? Let's have some fun here. We're gonna roll the big ball of fiery death over the hole that the guy that went to go get food. We're gonna roll it right over top so he can't get out.
All right.
As my bonus action. So he's now trapped down below. We'll deal with him later.
Okay.
All right, and then I'm going to start heading towards, I guess, the. You know what? Let's go and cast a. Where are you? We're gonna. Here you go. We are going to attack the pirate that's up there next to Lucifer. We're going to attack him with Acid Splash.
All right.
All right. Target must succeed a dex saving throw.
Oh, right.
15.
He succeeds.
Damn. Okay. Well, nothing happens.
All right. After that is going to be Drac.
All right. Well, the dwarf is unpinned.
He's like
I just
frozen.
freak out on anyone else. Like,
He's frozen in place right now.
okay.
frozen,
Oh,
yeah.
I started freaking out a little bit there. Like,
Okay, can y'all hear me at least?
Yes.
Now we can.
now, yes.
Okay. I'm having some connectivity issues. I think I'm gonna have to close some stuff, mainly my camera.
All right.
There we go. Okay. So I'm going to head towards the nearest pirate since the dwarf has been unpinned.
Nearest pirate is now the one that is engaging Lucifer. You'll have to hop over the post for it.
Okay.
All right. Do it.
Is that a dex, or do I have to?
No, it's not nowhere near high enough.
Okay.
It's just like, takes an extra 5 movement, but you get there in time.
All right. Well, I am going to. I'm just going to just roll normally. The first one is 17.
That'll hit.
Second one is 25.
That'll also hit.
Okay. Now I'm roll the damage for those 2 hits. That's just the main. That's the main sword. That is. Nine. 8. 9 plus 8. So 17. 17 damage.
You bring your sword upward for an upward slice through his chest, and then you lop off his head, and he dies.
All right. All right. Are there any pirates within 30 feet of me?
There are not.
Okay. Well then, I guess I'm near Lucifer. So, since there's no pirates near us, I hand him the long sword and just pull the short sword out of my belt. And because I have the Nintai, so I don't need the long sword anymore.
All right, Lucifer,
Cool, dibs.
you now
Mine.
have the whatever, I forget, I think it's like the elven dwarven sword.
Yeah.
You can send him the information through Discord if you want.
I don't know where that I never wrote it down because I knew it wasn't for me. I just had the basics of it. It's a +1 to everything. The specifics of it we'll have to get after the battle.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. I'll give you the information later. That takes care of Fulrun's turn. Oh no, Drak's turn. And before Fulrun begins his turn, you hear a shout over from the other ship, and you hear Elzer say, Watch the damage on the ship. Do you not want to get your stuff back?"
This ship's on fire.
I got a sword. I'm fine.
And with that being said, it's Fulrun's turn now.
So,
You
okay.
got 2 pirates in the front of the ship engaging Gaiam, 2 in the back fighting 3 crewmen. And there's
How
still...
far away are these?
How far away are they?
Yes.
A total of 60 feet for the back, 80 feet for the front.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna cast Bless on Pyro, being a fucking badass, and also Funkin and Drak. And that will give them a D4 they can add to their attack rolls or saving rolls.
Alright, you guys get an extra d4 for that shit.
You can add that additively to whatever rolls you make. And then I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt. Whoever's the closest to me, I guess.
What's the...
Within 120 feet.
Well, if you're...
So whoever's closest.
Well, you from where you're standing, you can't even see the fight that's going on the back, because it's like higher up.
Okay.
But you can see what Gaiam is dealing with, so you hit the closest one to him.
Yeah.
Roll to attack.
Okay. I have no idea where that went.
That hit the floor
Hold on.
and it bounced all over the place.
Cock die. Reroll. Only if it's a nat 1.
That dice is long gone.
Got it.
Yep.
All right. 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
Okay. Oh boy. So 17 damage on the closest target to me, and anyone who takes an attack on them in the round will be at an advantage.
Gotcha. Alright, that takes care of your turn there. I'm gonna
My hammer is still within 10 feet of me, though, so...
That's
Can
not
I
gonna,
move to hit
that's-
anyone?
That's not gonna hit anybody.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna offer up a proposal to all of you. There's 4 pirates left alive and one that's getting food in the decks right now. There's fire everywhere. I'm willing to call this battle won by you if you want to just skip to the end.
I will.
No.
Let's offer the pirates, if they want to live, that they will be our
Pack mules.
Get
manservants.
our shit on the ship.
They'll be our
right
manservants.
He's looking for sex slaves.
Manservants. Manservants.
You're actually offering that up.
Yes.
I'll give him
the booth.
thaumaturgy to say it out loud if you want. I have that cantrip.
You yell out this proposal, And actually, a pirate in the back, the one that's taking a lot of damage, actually jumps into the water and gets eaten by sharks.
Hey, that's always he left.
Why?
Because I don't. Because you guys are gonna win, and he'd rather be eaten by sharks than have sex with Hunts. No.
Sex. Oh,
That's not a guarantee.
servants.
That's not a guarantee.
What does manservant mean?
Exactly, man. Servants.
He senses your sexy pheromones coming off of you.
Oh, no, hold on.
Have you ever heard of a butler?
Hunts does
really
not
wanting
have
a
ultimate
pirate
control
as a
over our prisoners.
And all I said was man.
There will be no butt play.
For the butlers.
Butt pinching.
No butt play in my presence.
No butt play for the
I said
butlers.
butt pinching.
That's
So,
butt play.
moving on, I offer it again. You guys are. I mean, we'll roleplay as like the fight continues and you basically win and they're all gonna die.
Can we break initiative for this?
If you declare yourselves if you're willing to declare yourselves victors and all that, yeah.
Okay. Because
I'm offering it to you. We can end the fight and move on.
I would like
I-
to end this and then basically have the pirates surrender of some sort and then basically loot the ship for our shit.
All right, so
Agreed.
No.
no,
Would very much like to get our
why not,
stuff.
dwarf?
Thorbrand doesn't agree.
Fair combat.
True.
He's out for blood. I'm willing to give it.
Fair combat.
I'm willing to give it to you. Oh, so you're willing to declare yourselves. You're willing to take the victory and just say that you've killed them all.
I'm fine with that. I just want to be able to get my shit off of this. I don't even care about the magic dagger. I want my spell book.
I'll take your magic dagger if you don't want it.
Well, let's start with this. Okay, so
I want my spell book.
we'll
Spell book
conclude.
is top priority.
We'll conclude with everything here. Basically, you all continue your fight fabulously with absolute ridiculous luck. The
Sally
pirates.
gets to pinch someone's butt.
Fine, you get to pinch someone's butt. And
Forward's butt.
you notice the fight. Notice the fight at the other ship. Is going swimmingly as well. Elzer's casting spells and using his own hammer. Not a great hammer like yours, but like his own hammer left and right to mace. That's it. He's using his mace left and right, hitting pirates. Melzer is casting spells left and right, getting everybody. Fisherman Pete actually brings a shark up from the water, and he actually eats a pirate alive and brings him back into the water. That's how the fight on your ship is going. You just Gaiam is able to cut down 2 more people. We'll say Funk. We'll say Full Run smashes one's brains in, brings them down, and the other 2, is just a team stabby effort to get them all, and fireballs and all that, or whatever spells Funkin would want to use. So
Probably at this point, firebolts.
Firebolts, yeah. So we got a couple fires on the ship. Thankfully for all of you, Elzer knows how to create 10 gallons of water. Just out of nowhere. So we got water all over the place. Flames are trying to be doused. And just enough for everyone to to actually get inside the ship. And as you enter the ship, you see the final you see the final pirate still in the kitchen eating.
Just leave him. He's fine.
Nah, take him out. No quarter.
No quarter, but you give up in the combat. Interesting concept.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? If we're all going to go ahead and finish out the combat in roleplay form or whatever, then might as well.
All right.
I didn't hear any combat. I didn't hear any roleplay.
What do you mean? I said what we narrated the whole thing, or I did.
Narration's not roleplay, but that's fine. Whatever.
All right, fine. I'll let you roleplay the last one, or I mean, you guys, or if you guys want to roleplay the whole fight up front, you can. But I can.
No, it's fine.
I just see it being like a big fat back and forth debate on what everyone wants to do.
It's fine.
All right. Well, if you want, you can kill the last one.
No.
All right, fine. The last one dies of a heart attack.
Too much bacon.
So all of you go through the ship. You all get all of the stuff that you lost back. So it's all back in your inventory if you didn't have that already. And Gaiam approaches all of you at the end of the fight. Says you all fought valiantly, and he offers up.
Fuck you, Gaiam.
I'm sorry. Anyway, here's an extra 50 gold. Here's an extra 100 gold looted from the pirates. All of you get an extra 100 gold.
Yay, gold!
And fight's over. Everyone takes the crew takes the loot from TIgglepuff's ship and puts it on theirs. As a final symbolic gesture, you fire your cannons and sink the ship. And you continue sailing towards the city of Vaughn. You arrive there the next day.
Can Zell dig through the treasures to see if there's anything special?
Sure, make a perception check.
I roll a 16.
You see lots of shiny things, lots of shiny gold, lots of shiny silver, lots of shiny, some nice trinkets. What would a 16 get you? Nothing of particular note. It all just seems like general general stuff that you would find merchants trading. Aside from gold, and you also see like sugar and spices, some extra weapons, a lot of different stuff.
I have a question.
How are the spices wrapped? Are they in boxes? Are they in baggies?
Bags.
Can I take a spice bag?
Sure.
I take a spice bag.
You now have a spice bag.
Real quick
Cool.
question.
Yeah.
You said that we got all of our stuff back. Does that include healing potions that we had from before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you saw that.
Is there a way to bound that sword to myself?
The one that you have, no. It is just a magical sword.
Why can't I bound it to
What?
It's mine. I want to bind it to my...
I don't believe you have any abilities to do that,
I know.
but you can still use it. You get the benefits.
Other than shooting fire.
Yeah. So you all sail off and arrive at the city of Vaughn. I'm gonna check in with Hans here. How you doing for time?
Exhausted.
Exhausted. All right. So then we'll finish up the roleplay stuff.
Enthusiasm.
So you all arrive at the ship. I mean, you're all very convincing. So you all arrive in the city of Vaughn. You see all kinds of activity happening on the port, like a lot of fishermen and merchants going just doing their trade and fishing. People just walking back and forth. You see what appears to be women of loose morals down the road. You see a couple bars.
Zell's happy.
And Gaiam walks you down and says, "All right." It says, "All right."
Wait,
well,
Gaiam's alive? He took a 50 damage to the skull.
No, I forgot that was with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Oh.
And
Okay, never mind.
And Gaiam says, I will take you all to the king now. So,
King. Okay.
Real quick, does he want his finger back yet? Because I now have that.
he looks at you and is just like, "Can you please just get rid of that thing?" And you notice that he actually...
I'm gonna keep it.
Fine.
Inventory until we want it, you know.
Fine, keep it, you weirdo. And as you mentioned that, he actually notices his ring finger turn green again, and he cuts it and he lops it off.
Cool. No, I have to.
So, Gaiam leads you towards the keep of the city of Van, and I'm gonna send you a. Where is it? Where did I put you? Oh no, you're in the downloads. Okay. There we are. Sending you all a map of the city of Van right now. And there it is. It's in the Discord right now. So he takes you from the docks and he leads you towards and he takes you towards the Von Keep. You notice a lot of bustling activity, people walking all over the place. You're able to notice some like scholarly types outside of a big building. You see a couple people hanging around what appears to be a big bar. And
Zell whistles and sneaks away from the group.
Okay.
He's heading to the bazaar.
You don't see the bazaar at this point.
I'm looking at the map. Well, you showed me the map. I'm looking at the map. I see the bazaar.
If you want to know, you're taking like the direct path from like the center of the docks over to Von Keep. With how big the city is.
Do I make a right or do I make a left? Are you making a left around the library to the Magic Tower, or the right between the library and the Dragon Scale Inn?
Right between the library and the Dragon Scale Inn, and from right there where that is, the city is at least 10 miles long. That's not enough for you to see the bazaar. There's still other buildings in the middle. The Incarnate isn't the best map maker for cities.
Okay.
So but you also do note a big temple in the center, just off in the distance. Gaiam leads you towards Von Keep, and a couple of guards are out there. He talks to a couple of them. They're like, "Hey, you're Gaiam," and he's like, "Yes, I am here to invite these people to see the king. They're on a big quest journey here." I'm not role playing this very well. And the guards say the king is currently in meetings, but I'll go disturb him. A couple of minutes pass. He comes out and he says, "You can come. The five of you have to wait out here." So Gaiam looks at you and just says, "Just wait a minute. I'll be right back." He goes inside in about 10 minutes, and about 5 minutes goes by, and actually we'll say like 10 minutes. And Gaiam comes back out and says, "So the king is busy. He is currently dealing with a lot of meetings this week. Vaughn is going to be turning 1,000 years old in about a week, and he has to prepare a lot of stuff for the festival. So he's offered to put you up in the Dragon Scale Inn for the week until he's ready to meet you." That's where my role playing ends.
Can we assume that we've had a long rest?
Yes, you've had a long rest at this point. All of your hit points are back and everything.
Okay.
I'm more concerned about spell slots.
So we have to wait a week, you said?
Yes.
Alright. Well, I would say, since we have to wait a week, that we should go to an inn, and we passed 2 inns on the way. Mez Inn and the Dragon Scale Inn. Personally, I'd say the Dragon.
The king has offered to pay for your stay at the Dragon Scale Inn.
Oh, okay.
What else is he willing to pay for?
Your food there, and that's about it.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I say we should go to the bazaar to sell the things we've collected, like the
Well,
7 battle axes we
Any
haven't.
loot out of that fight?
Yep. Any
I got
loot that we've
spice.
had.
You got 100. You got 100 gold, and if we're talking loot, you should. Let me look at these. Let me look at the pirates again.
You telling me the captain of that pirate ship had no items of worthy value?
Okay, well, there we go. Just
He's trying to be drizzed, apparently, with his dual scimitar.
all right. So, if we're searching for loot, which I gotta get better at remembering this crap.
I mean, yeah, I'm a dwarf. I would search for loot every time I kill something.
Yes, I get it. So in his loot, you see a very shiny crystal ball. It doesn't appear natural, and it appears magical in nature. You also find a special gold coin with a symbol that you don't recognize. You also find a special idol that has of a man with his. This is gonna sound stupid, but it's literally like the praise the sun motion from Dark Souls, like going up. Yep.
Praise the sun.
Yes.
Dark Souls. Sorry.
And he does have a bunch of ornate clothes because he's the captain and he likes to dress nice.
With a name like TIgglepuff, I would expect something less.
Yeah.
I'm interested
Didn't even get a
in
chance to
the history of said idol.
All right. Roll a religion check.
12.
All right. You are able to determine that it is not from any major religion that's out there. But that's about it. So basically what you can establish it's probably an idol that's from more of a cult thing.
Okay. I mean, personally, I'm interested in finding out everything I possibly can about all of these items.
All right, so
Yeah.
if we're talking about the crystal ball, then roll an Arcana check too.
17.
All right, 17 tells you that this crystal ball is actually sort of like a spell. Is actually some kind of a spellcasting focus that has special properties about it. It makes spells more accurate. Basically, it's a +1 crystal ball.
I'm going to say to the group, can I please take that?
Yeah.
Sure. Don't need it.
Unless somebody else wants it.
That's a big silence there.
Note to self: get better at loot.
Mm-hmm.
So that takes care of that. Oh, and also you do get quick math. You all get 1,800 experience divided. No, not divided. That's what all of you get.
So we all get 1,800?
Yeah.
So we're at 8,300, boys.
8,340? So we have extra 40.
No, we're at 8,300.
Okay.
And also,
I take you.
now that I have my list up of things to remember, Gaiam also offers you 2 flintlock pistols, if you want them.
Yes, please.
I'll take one if no one else wants one.
The
What
two
is it?
rogues have the pistols. Nothing wrong can come
Yeah,
with
nothing
this.
wrong with that. Y'all take
Yeah.
it.
All right, so you guys get 2 flintlock pistols. At this point, there was no modifier to them, but they are D8 damage. I'll have to look at the information and see what I can throw at you.
I would like to take. Well,
I kind of want.
wait.
You want to take what?
Because I got the agonizing dagger back.
Oh yeah.
I would like to give back the dagger that was given to me in a gesture of kindness and be like, hey, thank you so much for helping me. I would like to return my dagger, or the dagger that you have given me as a weapon, as well as this other dagger that I have carried for years. It may help somebody else in their endeavors.
Gotcha. Well, Melzer looks at you and says, "Thank you so much for the. Thank you so much. This is going to be a very interesting item. I'll have to study this. I really appreciate this."
Keep the agonizing dagger, by the way, but just the daggers, the normal daggers.
Oh, you're keeping the agonizing dagger.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for that. I very much appreciate it. You performed well out there.
No problem. Hopefully this will help give some thanks and you can sell them to assist in whatever you want to believe. It's probably wrong.
Well, thank you anyway.
Pick better targets next time.
Asshole. Had you done well, you might have gotten the agonizing dagger.
All right.
Flatten our damn dwarf.
So I'm sorry if it feels like I'm speeding past a lot of stuff since Hunt said he was exhausted. I want to find a good place. I'm trying to get to a good place to stop now.
But are we at the bazaar?
No. You're at the front of the keep, and Gaiam returns back inside, and someone else in white robes comes out and says, "Hello, I am one of the king's assistants, and he has asked me to show you around the city." So he gives you the full rundown of the city as a little tour, going from Von Keep. You guys walk by the gardens in the behind the keep. They walk you down Forger's Alley, where we see a lot of blacksmiths forging different weapons all over the place. He then takes you just around town, showing you different sites. Just like various buildings of note. Yes, Pelvin.
I notice they break off and stay with the blacksmiths.
Don't care about anything else. Okay.
Nope.
Zell walks into the. If they show in the bazaar, Zell wants to walk into the bazaar to try and see if anyone wants to trade for the spices he got.
All right. Well,
Don't forget you have
And-
7 freaking axes.
And, yeah, sell the axes as well. And if they want a minotaur skull.
okay. Well, let's just continue with the tour and see if anyone else wants to break off at points. You got the Burgle. They walk you by the Burgle Inn, which is just like it's like a modest inn. Nothing great, nothing special. I could be getting that wrong for all I know. Where's the inn? What the fuck is the inn? Okay, no, it's a modest inn, not many comforts. He then walks you through the bazaar. This is where Hunt's going to break off. Then he walks the rest of you by the Jokriel temple, where they worship the Jokriel. Then walk you by on the west side, where he shows you the bar pals. It's another just like a regular dive bar. People go, like the common folk hang out there. And shows you Mez Inn, which is the most comfortable inn in the city. Walks you by the Magi Tower, where all the wizards and the sorcerers and even some warlocks hang out. Also shows the library, where many various tomes and books can be found. The Magi like to hang out there as well. And shows you the docks. Basically tells you a lot of the stuff that you saw before. And shows you Red Smack's Inn, where all this cheating men cheating on their wives and the sailors hang out. That's why they call it the Red Smack. They get smacked by their wives when they cheat on them. And then they take the rest of you to the Dragon Scale Inn, where you're going to be staying. So, Full Run breaks off at Forger's Alley, and Zell is breaking off at the bazaar. Full Run. We'll start with Zell. That might be the simple. Hopefully will be the simpler one. You try to sell your spices.
The 7 axes.
7 axes.
And the Minotaur skull.
All right. Well, you go around. You search. You start looking
Sell
around.
or trade.
Sell or trade. Okay. Well, you start looking around for merchants. For you find one that deals in just like various general goods. He offers up a total of 10 gold for the spices.
That's too cheap.
All right.
I'll keep the spices. I tell him it's 20, or I'm just keeping them for now.
He says you're insane and walks up and go away. You're wasting my time.
That's fine.
Be right back, but I'm not sure if my voice is connected right now. So
It is.
Disconnected.
okay.
We do hear you.
So you try selling the axes. You find a weapons merchant, and he he offers you, it's 8, I believe it's, how many great axes do you have again?
7.
7? Fuck.
Tons.
He offers you 2,100 gold for the axes.
I say yes, or
What?
I look at his.
Oh no,
goods
I'm
and
sorry.
see-
No, it's 210. Sorry, I'm tired too.
That's a lot of gold.
I will accept that. I'll sell him that for the 210 gold.
Okay.
I'll also see if he has any nice looking weapons.
This guy
What
sells.
does he have?
All right. Let me get him up.
Oh, totally get him up.
His name is John Rich, by the way.
Hello, John
So
Rich.
where are you bringing the axes, and how are you carrying them? What's your strength, sir?
Yeah, I'm a magical fox.
We're not
I'm
carrying.
canon with mage hand.
We haven't reached the. We're not caring so much about carrying weight right now. We're just gonna say like he's.
He just carried 12 axes out of his bag like a badass with his bones.
No,
and
they're
shit?
trailing, but he has them
If you-
tied to him.
Okay.
With
If you-
Because
rope
I mean, I
and
totally
trailing
wouldn't use
behind.
that metal. That's fine.
Let's see here. All right, so you want to see if he has any special goods, right? Zell?
What? Sorry.
You said you want to see if he had any like special weapons or something.
Yes.
Sad face.
Right. Make a persuasion check.
Finally! So I roll 19 plus 6.
Okay. Yeah. Well, he looks around and says, "All right. Well, I got a couple special weapons for you. I do got a couple special weapons. I don't got them here right now. But if you come back tomorrow, around this time, we can try to strike up a deal with them.
Okay, I'll be back.
Don't tell anybody about this.
I won't. Wink,
Okay.
wink, nudge, nudge. sheesh.
Yay! Sweet. My cheap way of giving myself time to build up something for solo sessions. Was there something else that you wanted to sell?
The Minotaur skull.
Oh yes. You find
Oh, the Minotaur skull.
that would be back at the general merchant. He offers you a total. He says,
No, I don't like him. I'm walking away.
"All right, fine. You you find another general merchant. Ironically, opens up with the same line. Hello, what can I sell you today?
What can you sell me? I want to sell you a skull.
All right, that'll Minotaur skull. That's a pretty rare find. I'm sure there's some interesting person that could use this. I offer you 25 gold.
I take it.
All right, you sell the Minotaur skull. He accepts 25 gold for a Minotaur skull and refuses the 10 for spices.
Yes.
All right, that concludes everything you're doing in the bazaar. Full run. What you gonna do in the forge?
Apparently, since I have no loot, apparently try to improve upon their methods.
Okay, so you walk in there and you start chatting it up with some of the blacksmiths. And how how do you want to do? How are you doing this exactly? You just want to say, hey, can I help you?
Gonna watch them for a while and see what they're doing wrong for suggestions.
All right. Well, you see them doing their blacksmith thing. You know, taking metal out of taking steaming hot metal out of some places and hammering them down, cooling them down, all this stuff, all the extra details. And you notice that there's a special shine to some of their weapons. Like it's almost like silver, but it's different than anything that you've seen before.
I'm gonna ask them what kind of metal that they're using.
Yes, this is Mesastrian metal, only found here in Mezastra. Bung bung bung.
Mesastrian metal, that's not such a thing. I've been to all across the land, and there's no such thing as Mesastrian metal. What is this? Where did you get it?
It's only found here in Mezastra. It's a special.
Yeah, I will get that.
It's a special metal. It's a special type of metal. It requires some careful handling, but find that it's more dense and much harder to cut. Basically, if I was to equate it to something in real life that we know, Valerian steel.
It's never made itself out of Mezastra.
Nope, it's a closely kept Mesastrian secret.
And they're just making it randomly in the forges.
The king wants these.
What's their technique like?
It looks pretty normal, but he says that there's a special ritual that we must go through to and underneath the king's keep. But that is all I can tell a foreigner like you.
Well, I can tell you're doing it wrong, let me tell you. Because this is my jam, and you're doing it wrong. Because you're probably humans, and you don't know what shit's like to actually forge a decent weapon, so...
You see, you're actually speaking to a... you are speaking to a human, but there's also 2 dwarves there and another human working as well.
I'm gonna ignore the humans, I'm gonna go talk to the dwarves.
Have fun.
I'm assuming they say the same thing, like...
Pretty much.
I'm gonna hang out with the dwarves for a little bit and learn what they're doing.
Alright. Pretty much see a lot of the same stuff. It all looks like pretty normal blacksmith stuff to you.
Can I explain my circumstances and explain that I would like to learn what they are doing, like what makes this process better than normal?
I can admire you. Did you make that hammer yourself? The one that you used to fight with.
Did I get it back from fucking numbnuts over there on the ship?
Yeah, we all got our stuff back.
You got all your stuff back that you lost.
I mean, I would assume that I made all my own equipment, but
Right. But
my shield is really what is the shining point in my example of forging, though, since it has my god's emblem in it and whatnot.
May I see it? May I see the craftsmanship?
Sure.
All right.
Of course.
They observe the shield. Yes, this is very good work. Some of the finest work I've seen outside of Mezastra. He then eyes you very closely. All right. You want to know what it is that makes Mesastrian steel so wonderful? You want to know how we do it?
Absolutely. So whole reason I'm adventuring is to find out new ways to forge steel.
He goes into the back room. He hands you a special axe, a special great axe, made of Mesastrian steel. And then he has a couple assistants bring out a standard forge. And he looks at you and says, "Use that axe. Use it. Try to cut this anvil in half."
Do you want to roll?
No, you don't have to.
Okay.
All right.
Put all my whole back into it.
Just roll on that one and you still succeed.
100% dwarf back.
So you put all your might into it, and you find that you actually can cleave the standard anvil clear in 2.
I show amazement by what just happened. Like, this is not... What was that anvil made of? Because this is not how anvils work in my world.
It doesn't look like it doesn't look any different from the standard anvils you see back at home.
What's going on here? This is not standard forge. What is this? What is this axe?
It's axe forgery.
It's
This is forgery. This is forging.
this is Mesastrian steel.
You must teach me. This is beyond anything I've seen. This goes beyond magical crafting. I don't understand this. What is this?
All right. I'll offer you something. We will teach you. I think you can be the first foreigner to learn how to do this. But you must do something for us, but you must first do something for us.
Name it.
Up in the north, there's a land called the Dragonspire Mountains. Up there, a very special weapon was lost. It was lost for us. It was a weapon that was also blessed by the Jokrielth.
Jokrielth, of course. His name keeps popping up in everything that I come across.
Yes. The Jokrielth bless the special Great Warhammer. If you can find this Warhammer for us, we will teach you the secrets to making Mesastrian steel.
Are you
I'll just piss on it.
a follower of Jokrielth as well?
Everybody in Mezastra follows the Jokrielth.
You dwarves. You follow Jokrielth?
Aye,
What of the
sir.
Soul Forger? What of the Allfather?
Ah, they're great gods, but Jokrielth, that is where our faith lies.
It's just not both people. I will do what you ask.
Very well. When you return with the hammer, and just so you know, it's made out of Mesastrian steel as well. When you return with the hammer,
I figured.
we will teach you the secrets.
Can I take the axe with me?
Unfortunately, no. That is for the king's guard.
You asked me to do a favor for you, to go into the lands deep within your realm, and you don't even provide me with the greatest possible.
I believe you can figure it out. It's not easy for us to trust outsiders with this trusted secret. It's never left Mezastra. But I sense something in you. You could be the first.
We shall see.
Now, what if that hammer is just really awesome and you don't want to give it back?
I'm keeping that fucking hammer. Fuck these guys.
All right, and that actually concludes your solo session. So, bravo. And we're actually gonna cut this down. I'm gonna retcon it to be 3 days instead of a week.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say while we're there in the city, I would like to jump around to different places as well.
Before that, I'm gonna check on Huntz. Huntz, how you doing?
I'm not awake.
All right, then that's where we're gonna end this.
I'm also like, so.
That is where we're gonna end this session right here. It's pretty late. I definitely went a lot longer than intended. I mean,
Yes.
yes. So.
Well, we started later too, I think, than
Yes.
was intended.
Yeah, that is my fault. I'm sorry.
You're fine. You're
It
Hey,
is
work
all
is work,
good.
man.
So
Work is work. Yeah.
yeah, I should have saved that role playing for later. But anyway, that's it for this session. What we're gonna do? Everyone's gonna get their own solo session for the next 3 days. We'll get together in Discord and we'll talk it out. And then when we start back up, it'll be time to see what it'll be continuing. It'll be 3 days will have passed and continuation. You will meet the king, assuming you guys don't decide to fuck things up in your solo sessions badly.
March
I
30th.
have some
right?
ideas.
Take over the kingdom and make it our own.
March 30th is when we're planning to do the next thing.
Fun.
March 30th is the next day.
Instantly kill everything.
13 days.
Yep. So I'm going to approach all of you to find out a time individually when we can do a solo session online. It'll be like roughly an hour's worth, maybe less, depending on what we do. And that's it. That's it for this episode of Mystery of Mezastra. Also, if you don't, I chose not to do a D100 roll this time because we did one at the end of the last session. It was a little early. That's it for today's session. This has been Hunts playing Zell, I continually apologize for keeping you up much later than you want to be. This is Drakecon playing Drak, Sylokat playing Fonkin, who just made a new intro for his YouTube channel. You should go check it out. Link in the doobly-doo below. We got
Available on Horizon Zero Dawn on Monday.
There you go. We got Dwarvian playing the full run, and we got Lucifer playing Lucifer. That's it. That's it, everybody. Good night. Have a nice one.
Night.
Bye.